with Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machinios. Norton, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday, 19th of February 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your day and your week so far. Phil Burnell, as you can see, is awake in his chat, and he's brought some good news. He has two interesting news stories to cover today, which is better than the one from yesterday about Marvel Rivals, which was a bunch of fucking just lengthy gibbering on Phil's part. The last two podcasts have been diabolical. Hopefully this one's not too bad, you know what I mean? But Jesus Christ, it bores you to fucking tears, man. Anyway, hope you're not doing well. Starting off on a fucking positive note. Oh, fuck Phil, why is he so boring? But yeah, hopefully we can try and make this a bit more enjoyable by having a robust game of bingo. But yeah, we're doing quite well on a bingo front. Phil's awake, sadly. And yeah, but a couple of things to go through. Couple of things to go over. Phil also had his brand new debut. He played Avowed yesterday in the day stream. The day stream, brand new game, playing Avowed. Only got $80 in support, $85. And so the game might be, for day one playing the game, it didn't really come close to hitting the fucking tip goal. Plus, it's like, it's not really done well for views either. Part 1 and 2 usually do quite fucking well, but I think they're like 600 views only. Not even 1,000 plus views after a fucking day or so, you know what I mean? So I have a sneaky feeling that he might be wage quitting that game in the very near future. So yeah, but the smart guy stream though, Phil was quite pleased about. Actually, I think Gigiano hit us with some stats. Let me go to this because I'm sure I've seen him tweet something. Yeah, there we go. Gigiano, the smart guy's weekly hauls, as he puts it, and of course the most recent week 7 at the bottom there. You know, you can see the data right there, the numbers have been crunched. Yeah, actually, so it did better. So, the last 2 weeks, you know, so week 5, it done pretty poorly overall, you know what I mean? Week 6, big improvement, whatever. Week 7, another improvement as well. But you can look at the money and where all money's coming from mainly. It's mainly, and this things as well, it's mainly through things like, the super chats in this regard in week 7, you know what I mean? 351 buckaroos, but also you got to divide that into, so you know, Ashton gets his cut and Phil gets his cut. What does that mean? Phil made over $150 from night stream after his cut, which means there's one more goal hit. Fucking hooray for that, yeah. But so our smart guys done well for Phil and Triple P and all that jazz. So also speaking of Triple P, Phil apparently responds to the whole 220 meme, and let's see what Phil's got to say about it.
Green Man for 5 says Broside Phil called the officer that Phil spoke with and said he was labeled a 220, which is code for a mentally unstable person. But Phil is the most stable guy I know. Phil shows up and does streams 6 days a week. Phil, is this true? Are you a 220,
I don't know.
Phil?
I wouldn't know, and I wouldn't care. First of all, I don't even know if he spoke with the real person I spoke with because I didn't give him the name. So if he found some kind through,
You didn't need to give him the name though. Like, he found out who it was because of the FOIA he requested, and when I spoke to the officer, they seemed to recall who the fuck you were. So yeah, it wasn't necessary for you. I mean, you could confirm, Phil, yes, that's a person on my report or whatever, but that would require you being honest and transparent with people.
through some kind of research who this was. Also, if you actually think that anything he does is reputable, like how could you ever verify that what he said is real? Even if he recorded a conversation, it doesn't mean it's the person he says it is.
So the information he provides on screen is... So wait, remember, Broadside Phil not only just fucking records his fucking phone calls for the sake of austerity and accuracy, he also provided documentation of what he fucking... where he got his information from in the first place. From the FOIA request, I mean the police reports. Phil is kind of seemingly implying that the Renton Police Department are fabricating documentation about him in order to give detractors a narrative to talk about and slandering Phil. Like, Phil's version of events here is that the Renton PD are detractors.
Could have been somebody coached into a conversation.
An actor. I thought it was a hired actress, to be honest. Like, the idea that years later she's gonna remember you.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe you really are that remarkable and unique of an individual that she would remember. But
right.
They're dealing with so many calls a day, a week, a month, a year. And then it's like, why are you taking your time to answer this random guy for a half hour on the phone? Calling him at 2:20.
Doesn't make sense. And I had the conversation that I had with that person was short. It was maybe 10, 15 minutes. It was mostly about the death threat that I had gotten. And then them filing the police report and all of that. And then just as the aside was me talking about, hey, I get thousands of dollars of chargebacks via PayPal. Would you ever look into that and help me with that? That was it. And the answer was no, we don't do that, you know.
So that's a clip there from, so that was during the smart guy stuff, you know what I mean? This is like, this is like a grill Phil segment or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's Phil responding to the whole 220 thing, at least, you know, in some partial way. Phil also said he will only allow his hate watchers into his community if they work with him on stuff. AKA, support him. Again, Phil, this is why detractors exist to begin with. This is why communities have built around you instead of with you. Like, why the fuck would Phil think that people like us would want to give him money when we know he fucking does with the money? You know? DSP also claimed his dad didn't know anyone within the company and only had worked different departments when he was hired, therefore he couldn't have been a nepo hire. Spoiler alert, Philip's father, in his own resume, says differently. Like, Philip's father's resume claims absolutely fucking something different. The certificate of what was the certificate he got? Phil was given a certificate at work one time. Well, you know, like a certificate of, you know, improvement or some pish or whatever. Guess who was in charge of handing those certificates out? His daddy. Like, that was literally his daddy's job to fucking, like, reward certain employees with these certificates about how good a job they're doing. And lo and behold, the guy's in charge of doling them out, you know what I mean? His son just happens to get one. Isn't that a fucking incredible coincidence? And then not long afterwards, his arse gets fired because his daddy can't protect his fucking dumbass son from the fucking terrible job he's fucking doing. This is how bad a job Phil was doing. He was, I think, going by how Phil tells the story, he was the only one given a laptop to finish the work at home unpaid because he couldn't fucking complete the work in time in the office like everyone else. Phil had to fucking have a laptop, take it home with him to complete his work and not get paid for the overtime, doing it because he was fucking too slow to fucking finish his job like everyone else within the fucking, where they work on site. You know, like, so... Yeah, so Phil complained about that. I had to do overtime, all this extra work, you know what I mean? They gave me a laptop to finish the work or whatever, and I didn't get paid for it. That's because you were too fucking bad at your job, and you weren't good enough to fucking do your job, and you're the only one given a fucking laptop to make sure the fucking work was done because your bitch ass was just not good enough to do the job in the fucking first place. No wonder they fucking shifted you from fucking different department to the top, you know, fuck me, man. No fucking wonder your ass got fucking, you know, thrown over a fucking place in that place. One more clip here from Poems Josh here from last night.
Years later, okay, I'm sitting at my local pizzeria, okay? I'm successful. I'm making ridiculous money on YouTube now, and sitting across from me is the motherfucker who laid me off. I swear to God, it just happened.
No way.
And I'm staring at him, just like this. And he looks
the
up.
karmic justice of the universe, huh, Phil?
And I'm just shaking my head because I'm like, I know for a fact now, making stupid gaming videos on YouTube, I make more money than that motherfucker over there who laid me off. And it was a pretty good moment. Years later,
that I made it the fuck up.
okay, I'm sitting at my local.
I don't think it's hard to believe that story, you know. If I was like, oh, years later, the guy that fired me, he's sitting near me, and in my head, I'm far more successful than he is. Even though I know nothing about the guy. You know what I mean? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I love the responses to the response to this fucking little brag clip from Phil. But who went bankrupt? Who conditioned themselves to only leave the house 52 times a year? Who can't spend time with his wife on Valentine's Day? Who has a gambling and alcohol addiction? Who's known as a lol cow? Who doesn't have savings in a 401k? Who got labelled as a 220? Jesus Christ, man, DSP blocks went off on him, fuck me. But gee, fuck me, man. Like, Phil fucking, yeah, look at me, look, I'm so successful, and that's the guy that fired me before. Like, who fucking cares, Phil? We have one more clip here. This time it's from Meow Block. Okay, so this is a 40-second clip from Meow Block, who says this is what it's been since it started. The smart guys from last night, just non-stop. Can't tell if Triple P is on something or he's purposely trying to sabotage your shit. It's awful.
You withhold. We're on the air, tap dancing for you. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtag crowd. Baby, my heart's gone wild. I'm tap dancing for nickels in the gutter. Please pay my bills and please pay my bills. And we still haven't hit the fucking goal. What do I have to do? I need a fucking vaudeville show tunes at the fucking Nickelodeon, for Christ's sake? Fucking cheap withholding bastards.
You gotta have like a slime machine. You pull the chain and the slime comes down and slimes us live on stream. You know, you gotta do dumb over the top shit, I guess. What else?
Oh, fuck me. Cringe alert. The good news is there's no smart guys next week. There is no smart guys next week. They're partly taking a little break and they're going to come back in like 2 weeks time instead. So fucking ready for that. Oh shit, he's fucking, well, he's not live, but his stream's live. But fucking his chat's popping off today, as you can tell. In a span of like fucking what, 20, is this 30 minutes? In the span of 30 minutes we've had these messages in Phil's fucking chat. 30 minutes between all these messages. Wow, guys, slow the fuck down. It's hard to keep up in here. This shit's going a fucking mile a minute here. Oh, Probert says about the story about Phil saying he saw the guy that fired him or whatever. If that's true, that guy's probably now retired, living on a good pension and not begging for money on YouTube. Exactly, it's probably true. Broside Phil, Broside hi, what's up big bad Jan, what's up big Broside Phil, I don't have a nickname for you, I'm sorry, but yeah, big beefy bastard, yeah, how are you doing Broside Phil, are you still on a high from the last few days, are you starting to kinda, you know, are you starting to come back down to earth in like a certain degree and think, okay, it's calming down a bit now, you know what I mean, you know, the 220 stuff's still funny and Phil can't handle it or whatever, you know what I mean, but the thing is, like, he's still doing that, he's like, Phil is still trying to fucking claim you're full of shit, somehow. You know what I mean? Like based on what? He's not even addressed. Like he's not, as far as I'm aware, he's not even seen like the fucking video or heard anything. Like Triple P has clearly seen some of it because he was addressing some of it, and he's like saying, "I thought it was a fucking actress or some pish." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Broside Phil saying that his whole "how can you believe him" was my victory. I mean, what did you provide? You provided the person that Phil actually spoke to based on the fucking officer, fucking the police, the actual fucking police report you obtained from a fucking FOIA request, you know? So you got their testimony, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's definitely the same case because obviously you fucking quoted the fucking case number to Phil and he verified it himself as the same case number he had, you know what I mean? So he put himself in a hole in that situation already because he verified you had the right case number. And yeah, but still, he's going to fucking say, like, how can you believe him when you literally have all the evidence at your disposal? This is all the people involved in a situation, and here's what they had to say about Phil. It's just, like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, and as Steve says, when you can't attack the content, attack the character. That's how much you got to him. That's a great point. That's a great fucking point. But yeah. Mr. Light saying do some Broside Phil 220 t-shirts. Lord Diaz beat your ass to it. Remember, like, the day later, if I fucking search Lord Diaz.
It really isn't.
on fucking Twitter. His shop was fucking doing some Stone Cold style fucking 220 t-shirts. There they are, right fucking there. Oh, Jesus, man. I wonder how well they've sold. I wonder how well they sold, you know what I mean? But yeah, Lord Diaz has it in his shop. And the Retractors Tag Team 220. Bloody hell, man. If you're wondering why I've seen this random couple on street, so there's a British soap called EastEnders, okay? This character on the left is called Kat. This character on the right is called Phil. Isn't that a funny coincidence? And yes, somebody had to fucking AI it up and put the... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Fuck. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, and enough of EastEnders. EastEnders is kind of trending right now anyway, because I think it's like... Is it 30 years old, EastEnders, or is it 40 years old or something? Greg like says it hasn't been around for 100 years. I think it's like 30 or 40 years old, the show. 40. It's come up to the 40th anniversary. That's what it's a big milestone anniversary. It's almost 40 years old. It's older than I am. The soap is older than I am. It's not the oldest soap in the UK though. I think the oldest soap in the UK belongs to Coronation Street. That has been going on. I'm pretty sure that's the oldest one going. Coronation Street, which is like the big rival to EastEnders, you know what I mean? But yeah. So, fucking me, man. Who cares? I'm not really into the fucking soaps or whatever, yeah. But bye. But yeah, EastEnders set in a small part of London, whereas Coronation Street set in a small part of Manchester. So there we go. Different parts of England, you know. Yeah, Coronation Street might be 70 years old. It's fucking mental. It's crazy how fucking much it keeps going. Anyway, fucking whatever. Just buy new soap from Liana. Shout out to the Kentish Rain soap, you know. I remember that, it's Phil's favourite, you know. Anyway, while we wait for Phil to go properly live, how about we watch a Snort Brunel compilation from his antics from yesterday, which does include not only of him being crap in Ninja Gaiden, but also some smart guy stuff as well. So why the fuck not? Let's enjoy this together.
Phil has the pig.
Oh yeah, but also in case you're curious, I've actually asked a question. I've got a Q&A going, you know. And the question I've asked you guys is, if you could force Phil to play true or false, what would you ask him? That's some sort of... I'll go through some of the best ones before we start bingo. I'll go through some of the good ones we've got so far, whatever, you know what I mean? And I'll share what you guys think are some of the good questions to ask. If you just a simple true or false, if you could force Phil to answer, you know, be honest and answer true or false to any questions, what would those questions be? So yeah, some of your best questions. I'll read them before we start bingo.
Gnosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
But, tonight, if you like the content, please support it. Earlier today, sadly, with Call of Duty, we barely got not even halfway to the goal. And it's...
I fucking care. No, it's too slow. I need to speed this up. It's too slow. Playback speed 1.5. It is way too slow. Also, I need to make sure Phil's not going live like early. Let me use the restroom. He said hello to his chat 3 separate times. Good morning, all. Then nothing for 20 minutes. Good morning. And then more fucking crickets. Then it says hello, everyone. Again. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Phil's away to the fucking bathroom, so he'll probably be starting the stream soon. So, yeah, when he starts, I'll put him on pause, and then we can build up some speed up juice.
Weird with Call of Duty, because sometimes I do a Call of Duty stream, and the whole crowd will be excited and engaged, and do super chats, and you know, do this, do that, you know, and they get all pumped. Today, not so much. It was alright, the crowd was still alright, but not nearly as supportive as previous Call of Duty streams. So tonight, what I would like to do, if you would be so kind as to support my content tonight in some way, would be to hit the goal, because we're going to have extra time. It would make sense to do one of these Turkish treat taste tests tonight, rather than...
Oh, so I need to correct, so sorry. This is not, so this does include stuff from Smart Guys, but it's the 2 night streams combined. This is a night stream from 2 nights ago, when I played Ninja Gaiden, a night stream, and then it goes forwards towards the Smart Guy stream. So that's what the compilation's about. It's covering the last 2 night streams.
To take time off of a podcast or whatever to do it. So please support the stream tonight if you can. Okay? Thank you. Let's get it going. In fact, let's get our first contribution of the night. How about a super chat or a sub or a membership or a tip? Let's get something going before we start with the gameplay. All right?
And every single person, oh, that's e-begging. That's not begging. That's advertisement. That's correct. Manzier says, come on, guys, let's hit $150 for a 75-cent piece of candy. Just for you, Manzier, since you said that, if we hit the $150 tonight, I'll be sure to eat a big treat that's probably worth at least $1.25. Just for
I mean, it's a fucking good point, no, Phil. You fucking you talk about fucking getting ripped off all the fucking time yourself, but here you are, blatantly, ridiculously ripping off your own audience. You're fucking going the most cheap, most basic bitch option possible. You got this fucking cheap ass fucking snack box and you're fucking charging your audience $150 fucking dollars just to stuff a random piece of candy down your fucking gullet and pretend it's a fucking like a fucking reward for your audience because they had to fucking fork out $150 fucking dollars to watch you eat some random Turkish pastry.
for you. Okay? Awesome.
I know, I agree with you. I know we just want to have a chill stream. So what I mean, do you really think I'm gonna let these people sit in the chat and do this? No. The more I say stop, and then they keep doing it. Goodbye. Bye. Go to your own stream. But leave us alone. Really, just leave us alone. We're normal people who want to hang out and enjoy Ninja Gaiden and have some conversation. You know, we don't want to deal with your non-stop drama. It's like literally every moment for them, there has to be something wrong that needs to be fixed, or something that needs to be complained about, or something that needs to be whined about, or some grave injustice going on. Oh, I'm so annoyed.
You notice you're the one that's annoyed and the rest of the world around you isn't? Did you ever notice that? That maybe perhaps if you're the person that's always complaining and whining about something and nothing's ever good enough for you, that maybe you're the problem?
You are someone who has no self-awareness, and you think that you're the most important thing.
And the other very funny part about it is, it's not like there's a lack of content creators out there, right? If you think that, you know, overall I'm just doing something horribly wrong, then why are you here every night, right? I think he moderates too much. I think he doesn't moderate enough. We both don't like Phil, but we're here for every stream, just to complain. Sounds great.
You know, guys, it would be great to get some level of support started before we begin, because, like I said earlier today, we didn't even come close to hitting the goal on the Call of Duty stream, so at least to get something going right now would be very nice of you. If
You know, with the way Snort Hogan intentionally fucking mirrors the fucking video so it doesn't fucking come up as being, you know, you get why some detractors fucking mirror, they flip the fucking image sometimes, but you kind of realize more often it's like it's more prominent. It's like stroke face. I mean, I don't say that. I'm not trying to fucking be, you know, I'm not trying to mock it or anything. But there's definitely something wrong with his fucking face when you see it flipped like this, if that makes sense. Like when you see this flipped like this, it's far more. It stands out far more, I think. How one side of his face is just it's such a surely. I mean, he must have had a stroke. Maybe he doesn't even fucking know he had a fucking stroke, but clearly something happened to his fucking face.
like I said earlier today, we didn't even come close to hitting the goal on the Call of Duty stream. So at least to get something going right now would be very nice of you if someone contributed and got, or maybe like one contribution of each type, just to get some momentum going as we start to play the game, rather than me going in with zeros. That would be nice.
Disgusting beggar.
All right, I guess I give up. I guess we're not going to get any support, so I guess I'm just going to start playing the game. Yeah, I was really hoping to at least get someone on the leaderboard, but I guess I can't make anyone do anything, right? I can't twist your arms. And I'm not a jerk. I told you I was going to do a gameplay stream, so we're actually going to do the gameplay stream. I'm not going to lie to you.
So Don't Be Koala took me up on the offer and gifted 25 subs. Is it a whale? It is a whale, because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like combs. He's got a big old eyeball.
I'm about to die, no healing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't see. I can't fight. I can't fucking see. There's no enemies. Yeah, there was nothing I could do. You teleport into a room full of enemies, right? You can't see what's going on. They're attacking you from all angles and you have no healing. Well, that's just genius. I can't even see what's going on. I can't even actually see what's happening. Dude, there's health right fucking there. Are you kidding me? There's literally health on the ground and you don't absorb it? Wow, this is shitty as hell. Right. You can't even control it. I'm telling you, you can't. Because remember, there's no targeting in the game. So with no targeting, you can't get into attack when you want. In order to get it in the direction you want to get out of the way. This is actually the worst part of the game. At the end of the game, they fuck it up.
Yeah, he's whining like a bitch now.
All right, guys. Well, this is going to be it. I hope you guys like chilling with me for 45 minutes, but I got to get out of here. It's 9:30 now, okay? So I hope you guys have a good night. I want to say thanks for chilling. Everyone who hung out with me here, just kind of having a good time, killing some time. I enjoyed it. We already hit our goal. We beat the game, so I was happy to hang out with all of you.
Basically, the goal was hit, and they can fucking clock out at a normal fucking time rather than do overtime begging for the last few fucking dollars from his dumbass dent heads.
Thanks to everyone who chilled, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks. And I immediately jump into WWE Champions, and I just start pulling for Hogan's. $100 for Hogan's for the premiere. I hope that you enjoyed. Tonight will be Smart Guys, either on DSP Reacts on YouTube or here on Kick if you're here on Kick already. So I hope that you will come back and hang out with me tonight. That's around 7 p.m. Civic time. Yes, PPP will be here. We're going to be talking all about Monday Night Raw and etc. And It should be a good time. It's always a good time, right? It's always a chill time and a fun time on Smart Guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to try this game, Lost Records, episode 1 on the first stream, and we were going to continue with Avowed on the late stream tomorrow night. I just need a paycheck. I don't care what the fuck I'm doing. I just need a paycheck. And a lot of people, they're stuck in that rut. They have a job or something that they do. They can't stop doing it. They have to keep doing it just to make the paycheck, to make ends meet. And I totally sympathize with all of you.
Phil handled it. Phil handled that interview because the thing is, they wouldn't let Phil talk. So all you're doing is like preaching. It's like a solo video.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, this thing. It's like, well, are we gonna catch Phil in a gotcha or not? You have to let him talk to get him. And they couldn't do it because they knew that Phil's righteousness would shine through. But Phil stayed positive. He stayed professional throughout. He didn't rage quit the call like people thought. You know, the heat was cranked up all the way. It was the ultimate grill Phil, the inferno in hell. And yet Phil stood strong. The segment was only supposed to be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
He did nearly double that. They pulled out all the tricks, all the stops. They had surprise detractor appearances.
PW Dubs to me $1.30 says, did you just come out? Does Cat know? Is your family accepting of that? What do you mean? When I said that someone has their hand up my ass and they're going like this to make me talk, that wasn't coming out. That's, you know, a lot of people have things up their asses that you know, they're not coming out of the closet just because of that.
NDAs, polygraph tests, all the gimmicks, all the tricks, and yet none of it could put an end to Darkside Phil's community, the positivity, the streak, the goal. Phil doubled the goal upon his return, and Steve showed his true colors as nothing but a yellow-bellied snake in the long grass. We tested Steve's loyalty, saw if he was going to be a team player, and Steve went into business for himself, not once, but Steve, I'm aware now tonight, you went into business for yourself again and leaked conversations to detractors. Very disappointing. Steve, you're fired, Steve. Steve is fired from the Keno Casino staff. We're not going to see the stench of Snake Steve ever again on the Keno Casino or on the Darkside Phil airwaves. Steve has been eliminated.
Everybody, you're getting a full, hearty mouthful of the meat and the cheese.
Wow.
Steve has been whacked because he's a deceitful, lying grifter.
Wow.
Shame on you, Steve. You tried to grill Phil about his money, yet you took money yourself, Steve. You took money to spread lies about Darkside Phil and his family, his supporters, his business.
Wow.
Fucking shame on you trying to smash this man's rice bowl. He's a fucking internet legend who's given us over 15 years of memories and moments. What have you done, Steve? Where the fuck are your accolades? Where are your big moments? Where are they, Steve? I'm waiting. Your biggest moment is Phil. Phil made you. You're nothing without Phil. You're nothing without me. You're a low down, dirty bum, Steve. And you ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself associating with the scum of the earth.
It's weird because, like, some people still to this day think like being gay is so taboo. It's like, what are you talking about? It's actually been accepted for quite some time. In my life, I've known many gay people, including my own aunt. My whole life, I never had a problem with it. Never did I give a shit. You know? Yes, that was my aunt who had gout. That's correct.
I saw you on that Detractor podcast. What's wrong with you, man? They will eat you alive and they will spit you out. You think that they're gonna have loyalty to you, brother Steve? No, they won't. No, they won't. Once they're done milking you for everything that you're worth, they'll turn on you. They'll go after you and your business and your family, just like they've done to Phil, Steve. And in the end, you'll be nothing. You'll be nothing but the shit on Darkside Phil's shoes, Steve. So that's it, buddy. The detractors have no loyalty. It's not positive like Phil's community. It's all negativity, toxicity, trolling, and the like. That's not what this program is about. So let's get some subs! Let's get some donations! Let's go!
Bruh.
You know, males seem to be more attracted to myself and my content than females, okay?
But the problem with the interview was he literally wouldn't even let me respond. Like, I would try to respond to something and he'd start like getting angry and yelling and then moving on to the next thing. It's like, but we didn't even get to that answer yet.
And that was the thing too, Phil. He would crank down your volume while you tried to answer.
The conspiracies from Triple P, fuck me. Oh, Phil's live, oh shit. How long's he been live for? Oh fuck. He's been live for like 2 minutes. No big deal, no big fucking deal. We'll just fucking put him on pause and we'll just build up an ample amount of speed up juice. Easy stuff, easy fucking stuff. Make sure it's on 1.5, there we go. And we can enjoy the rest of this compilation.
And raise up his voice. It was the oldest trick in the book, the OBS audio manipulation. He was screaming over you. He was angry. He was agitated. He was seething. Whereas you were calm, you were cool, you were collected. You were the eye in the center of the storm. The thing is, DSP is the storm. That's what Steve doesn't understand.
It sure seems like that way, and I don't understand why. I really don't.
You are the vortex, Phil.
Oh my God.
You are the storm. And so Steve may think, oh, he got one up on you, oh, da da da. But in the end, everybody falls to the DSP curse. There's nobody but anybody that outlasts the king.
It's a gay guy who does makeup for gay guys, which is nice, but then everything he talks about sex. That's like gross to me. Like, why would if I was straight, I'm like, That's like gross to me. Like, why would I, if I was straight, I'm like, that's like gross to me. Like, why would I, if I was straight, I'm like constantly talking about I'm waiting for a threesome, you know? And it's like they have to find these extreme measures to get noticed in order to become popular. He couldn't just be a guy talking about makeup. I see that stuff all the time.
Little Green Man for 5 says, Broside Phil called the officer that Phil spoke with and said he was labeled a 220, which is code for a mentally unstable person.
You know, back in high school, I was on a cocktail of medications. I mean, real talk, when I was in high school, at one point, I was to the point where I was losing it.
But Phil is the most stable guy I know. Phil shows up and does streams 6 days a week. Phil, is this true? Are you
I don't know.
220, Phil?
I wouldn't know and I wouldn't care. Again, first of all, I don't even know if he spoke with the real person I spoke with because I didn't give him the name. So if he found through some kind of research who this was. Also, if you actually think that anything he does is reputable, like how could you ever verify that what he said is real? Even if he recorded a conversation, it doesn't mean it's the person he says it is. Could have been someone folks to do a conversation.
Actor. I thought it was a hired actress, to be honest. Now, Papagino says if you didn't know about it, then why is 220 banned in your Kit chat?
Because everyone spammed it for 2 straight days, and that's against the spam policies. I don't want everyone spamming the fucking number. You know, the thing is, I've been through this a zillion times. Some dumbass detractor comes up with a new meme. They come into my chat, and all of a sudden, a whole bunch of new accounts start spamming. I'm like, what is this? So I ask, and then no one will answer, and so they just keep spamming like brainless mouth droolers. And I say, okay, bye. Bam, bam, bam.
Shame on all of you. We did what we were meant to do. You guys just couldn't hold up your end of the bargain. So that's why I'm taking a week off next week. All right, we'll see you guys. Go ahead, Phil, wrap it.
Guys, thank you so very much. No Smart Guys next week. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the Elimination Chamber recap, Monday Night Raw, and everything else that comes with it. Who fucking cares? So, did I enjoy Breakback?
And that's essentially the end of the fucking compilation. You know, Smart Guys didn't get the goal once again. The Triple P. Remember, Smart Guys has its own separate $500 goal, and Triple P and Phil split the fucking takings 50-50 for what is ever earned on that stream on that particular day. Just straight down the middle. Apparently, Phil gives, you know, Triple P's half to him whenever. But yeah, it was, fuck me, man, awful. Awful. Smart Guys was boring bullshit. Anyway, guys, it is time to get bingo going. You guys suggest a bunch of numbers, and I'll pick a random number. I'm closing my eyes, but I'm going to pick the 4th number. The 4th number in chat I see will be the number I pick for today's bingo card. So whoever's the 4th number, yeah, see if you can time it well. Here we go. Gregor Lake was first with 450. Second was Dips. Third was Trey Didas, and 4th was Agent 00 Soul. So there we go. Those were the 4 numbers I saw come up in order. Also, my chat's frozen on screen. 2 seconds. I'll unfreeze my chat. Just froze on screen. Hold on 2 seconds. Refresh, you bastard. There you go. So there we go. So yeah, Agent Soul was the 4th one. So there we go. We're going to go with number 45. So number 45 typed in the chat, and here is the bingo card we have. Agent 00, so you're 4th to me. Like I said, the list I got, okay? Greg was first. When I asked for bingo number, Greg was first, okay? Looking down my list, Dips was 2nd. Trey Didas was 3rd. And you, Agent 00 Soul, were 4th. You might be 3rd on your own list because of latency issues. You know, you probably saw, I assume you saw your message appear before Trey Didas or something. Mister, you were 5th. You were 5th, to be fair, you know. But in my, I can only go by my own list of when the messages appear for me. And for me, Agent 00 Soul appeared 4th. So there we go, I'm going with Agent 00 Soul. And he said 45. So this is the bingo card we have for today's stream. We'd failed to say and do the following. We didn't say so anyway. Necessarily. Addition, feedback, and him making a weird noise. The second row is Phil touching his hair, him touching his face, him saying positive, million, interesting number, and him smacking his lips. The third row is Phil saying community, him being all siege mode, which is where he folds and crosses his arms, him saying momentum, him pointing at the camera, and him saying something style. The 4th row is Phil saying nobody or no one voted, on demand, him explaining something, and him saying schedule. The 5th and final row is Phil saying life, him being all toxic, him saying admittedly, him saying subs, and finally him discussing his family in some capacity. That is the bingo card we have for today's show. Van Dabby Dozy and DJ, quite a strong card, and I'm looking forward to another full house bingo, hopefully. There's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to that full house. For example, if Phil burps, sips, or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil begs for 3 minutes and 20 seconds, that gives us a free space as well, and for every 3 minutes and 20 seconds, there's a free space for begging. So yeah, why is it 3 minutes 20 seconds? It's because we watch Phil at 1.5 speed, which means 3 minutes 20 seconds in normal time at 1.5 is 5 minutes for Phil time. Just trust me. 3 minutes and 20 seconds of begging free space. It's just leave it at that. Also, for every 5 new or rejoining members, we get a free space for that as well. And finally, the best way for us to get free spaces, in my opinion, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only do we get free spaces, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on stream. So you guys are in full direct control of some of the ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil, and the strange, bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. Good stuff indeed. And of course, the bingo prize fund, as you can see, is up to 295 buckaroos. However, remember, at the end of the month, we're going to have a marble race. I'll just let Phil explain it, fuck it.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Exactly, there you go. And that bingo prize fund, of course, is made up of only just, the bingo prize fund is made up of multiple things. For every time we win bingo, it adds $10 to that bingo prize fund. Every Friday, well, usually every Friday anyway, we have a marble race as well. We try and complete these marble courses, these 99% impossible style courses, whatever, every Friday. And if we complete those very challenging courses, we add $10 more to the bingo prize fund. As well as that, of course, it's also made up of a quarter of my YouTube income. A direct quarter of my YouTube income goes towards that bingo prize fund as well. And of course, it's 100% made up of tips too. So any tip that comes in, no matter how big or small, goes down towards that bingo prize fund as well. I think I've covered all the bases, and I think the only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard to send. Actually, before we do that, I did say I'd read out some of these questions. So I asked the question at the start of the stream: if you could force Phil to play true or false, what would you ask? Okay, and here's some of the answers I got. Emma Royd said, true or false, did you spend 300k on WWE Champions? Mista says, were you watching your own YouTube videos on the day of May the 1st? Fucking hell. Mr. Pika fan asks, true or false, Phil, did you commit tax fraud to avoid taking responsibility for everything you've done and or bought? There we go. It could probably make more sense if I can share these fucking, share these things as well. So, Mr. Pika fan, I said that one there, with the true or false one there. Emma Royd, did you get with Panda Ree before she was 18? Oh, fucking controversial. Dashi asks, you think your lies are necessary for you and only you to survive? Meter asks, is cat possessed? CE asks, true or false, you have never told anyone apart from your Y mom that you love them? Dimmix says, do you regret chasing Panda away only to ruin her replacement? Batteries also asks, sex with cat, true or false? Is that just a true or false? Sex with cat? Sex with cat, true or false? Fucking hell, man. And Kane's Anime Girl says, true or false, how much do you spend on WWE Champions daily? So there we go, those are the questions you asked. If you'd ask Phil Burnell a true or false question, you could force him to answer a true or false question. Those are some of the questions there. I mean, I love how the last one is true or false, how much do you spend? Like, how's Phil meant to say true? I mean, true. Then Kane's Anime Girl will ask Phil that question, true or false, how much, and Phil can just answer true. And it still wouldn't make sense because the question is not a true or false question. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we got one more, right before I ended it, right, one more from Prophet. Prophet, that's just mean. Prophet, for goodness sake. Okay, I'm going to end the Q&A, just stop the bullying. Hashtag stop the bullying. Enough is enough. End the Q&A, there we go. But thank you very much, guys, for joining in a wee bit. I just thought I'd do something a wee bit different, have a little Q&A bit thing before we went live for the bingo and all that jazz, okay? So, of course, the only thing left to do before I start playing bingo is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us up into battle once more.
Shut your hole!
Okay, well, on that note, it's time bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. What a show we've got for you today. I'm going to talk about my first thoughts on Avowed after having played it during its premiere on yesterday's first stream. I'm going to give you an update on Smart Guys and what's going on over there. I've got updates on DSP Throwback and a brand new Skyrim Remastered playthrough. We've got 2 big news stories today, including Xbox using generative AI to develop games and bring back backwards compatible ones, and Amazon Gaming throwing in the towel, admitting defeat because they suck. I wish that was a joke, but that was actually the story. All this and more on a very exciting, jam-packed, and chill episode of the Level 1 Podcast. So where you going? Sit down, buckle in. It's time for the show.
Okay, what a shite intro that was, but at least if I can point it at the camera. There we go. I don't think chills in the card, is it? Okay, so we've got two ticked off already. Fantastic stuff. Let's just give us a crappy intro.
Alrighty, folks. Today is Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025. And you may be wondering, well, what the heck is going on? How did things go last night with smart guys with all of the big...
Actually, Phil, all I'm wondering is why is your nose so goddamn shiny today? Phil's nose is like very, 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 very shiny today. And it's practically glistening.
You know, rumors and drama and controversy and conspiracy that we've been having over the last week, right? Well, let me tell you, it went horribly. Right in the middle of the show, while we were doing our normal shtick, Ashton and I were interrupted by Steve Cambion, and he came on the show like some kind of a Darth Vader supervillain, and he used his force powers to cock-smack me all around the show. It was very embarrassing. Sure, whatever you say. No, last night went well, and actually we had a pretty well-supported night. We'd like to take a look at the leaderboard there. We hit the goals. In fact, we raised about $400, over $400 in support. You know, our goal for that show is 500, but we raised over 400, and as I told you guys, if I get basically $150 during that show because we split it down the middle, I count it towards my goals. So guess what? That did count, and we're now at 18 out of 20 goals hit here on the stream. So before we even get to any news, any opinions, any updates, FYI, we're 18 out of 20, and DSP tries it for McDonald's. Shamrock Shake plus more can happen as soon as today. All right? Here's the deal. You got to hit 2 more goals. All right? If you hit 2 more goals on this very stream, I will order the McDonald's, and we will do DSP tries it right after the gameplay segment of this stream ends. We'll do it today. Okay? I would hope that we could do that. It would be great if we could actually hit that today and get the McDonald's today. All right? But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. All right? If we don't, we can still do it tomorrow, but we have to hit 2 goals today. All right? So please support the stream early and often. Super chats, super stickers, memberships on the YouTube side, subs on the Kick side, and of course, tips between both third party through PayPal. Let's get some support going. Who will be the first person to contribute today? We'll find out shortly, won't we? Okay. Now, let's talk about how yesterday went. Because yesterday was a very interesting day. First half of yesterday, I played Avowed, the new game from Obsidian that is fantasy-based. You know, Obsidian's major outings as of note, and lately were like Fallout New Vegas or Outer Worlds. This game being completely different, set in a fantasy setting. And you probably go as far to say that, quite frankly, this game is basically Obsidian's take on Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls in general. And I would agree with that statement, that it's very, very much trying to emulate what Elder Scrolls has done. And how did it go? Well, we had good attendance, because I think people were very interested to see what it would be. Graphics, very, very good on the PC, except there's one glitch where all the small animals don't move properly and basically jitter around like this instead of like smooth animations. They go, and I don't know why, because my wife is...
Oh, that was a weird noise, if I fucking heard one. That's definitely a weird noise. Guys, I do apologise, but I'm going to be right back. Have some Scottish otters.
Dear Phil, I wrote you, but you're still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 tips back in autumn. Must not have got them. I used my mom's credit card. She must have caught them. But anyways, fuck it. What's up, man? How's Jasper? I do think it's fucked up. You've got so many detractors, illegal restreamers, hate channels, reactors, and every single one of them says you're down from the rafters, and every single one of them knows you're always plastered that you were grooming handily and tried to trap her, and every single one of your streams is a disaster. But at least you have support from some overcooked pasta.
My dreams all gone, I don't know why I can't get no sleep at all. Might as well just play some champions. Can't get no booze at all. But even if I could, there would be one stop on my stream up on your phone. I remind you that it's time to
I got an anonymous Dear Phil, I've been a fan since 2011. I even got that underground shit with Project 7. I loved all the shit you did with John Rambo. That shit was fat. I got a room full of posters and pictures of Cat. My mom, my wife, is pregnant and I'm about to be a father too. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name it after you. Anyway, I really hope this tip will get you through. Forever yours, your biggest fan. P.S. We should be together too.
My dreams all gone, I don't know why I can't get no sleep at all. Might as well just play some champions. Can't get no booze at all. But even if I could, there would be one stop on my stream up on your phone. I remind
This right here
that it's
sucks.
time to tip. It's time to tip.
I'm not a children's entertainer because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly.
Alright guys, I'm back. I do apologise for that. I'm not feeling well. But I'm still not over a wee bug I've got. I mean, I'm not feeling well. I don't want to get into fucking specifics. But no, I wasn't going to, you know, we're still doing bingo, you know what I mean? There might be a wee odd interruption here or there, whatever, but we're still getting bingo done. So yeah, let's get back to bingo. I do apologise for that. It may happen again and down later. If it does, then it does, you know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. Nothing I can do. Bugged health mechanics, dude. Let's enjoy some bingo.
Playing this on the Xbox Series X, and all of the animals move normally. So it's some kind of a weird PC exclusive glitch, okay? But outside of that, character models look great. Environments look great. Everything looks great. Combat, great. Various different ways to play it. Whether you want to be like a big bruiser with melee, whether you want to do range with a bow and arrow, or some magic use, or a hybrid of all of those, it's all available in the game, and it's quite good. The leveling system, interesting, with different skill trees and the like. It's exactly what you would want from this kind of RPG. The open world exploration and discovery and puzzles and platforming are all good. It's a unique kind of a hybrid, where it kind of feels like you're playing a combination of maybe a game like Dishonored, but combined with Elder Scrolls. So far, for me, I'm having a great time. The one drawback so far is that the story's just okay. The story hasn't really fleshed itself out enough for me to really make a judgment yet. But, you know, 2.5, 3 hours in, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm actually looking forward to playing it more on the late stream tonight to get a better opinion. I feel like I've only scratched the surface so far, so I can't make a full-on judgment until we play more, okay? So, you know, it's funny, because I played 2-3 hours, and a lot of people have already dumped on this game and said that it's crap or whatever. I don't feel that way. So my wife actually played it last night, and she played more than me. I think she ended up playing like 3 or 4 hours, so she's further in. Her main complaint is that in combat...
If Kat's out at work all day, then how does she have more time to play video games than you do, Phil? That doesn't seem to make much sense to me, Phil. How does she have more time to play games than you do?
Moving forward, she says you're going to get overwhelmed because there's enemies that'll be laid out. Let's say you enter this room, and all of a sudden you're surrounded by enemies. There'll be like melee enemies, but ranged enemies. Then there'll be an enemy back in the corner hidden that's buffing everyone, and if you don't kill them first, it's almost impossible to kill everyone else in the room. But on first take on...
Basically, she spoiled it for you. Wow, what a bitch.
...that mob, you wouldn't know that. And so it ends up being quite annoying and feeling kind of grindy in certain fights where it's like, shit, that didn't go my way. Let me maybe reload or something to try to do it better. And I can understand that, why that would be a little frustrating. And also, she said she's 4 hours into the story advanced and she's still not really hooked that much by the story. So maybe the story really is the weak point. That seems what a lot of people, even reviewers, have said about this game, is that the story is the weak point. And if that's the case, That's kind of sad for an RPG, no? Like, the whole point is a great narrative that hooks you. That's really what RPGs are all about when you really think about it, so I don't know how that's going to go. But anyway, I'm excited for more tonight. I hope you'll join me on my late stream tonight for more Avowed. So that went well, but we didn't hit the goal. I want to say by the end of the stream we made like $85. So listen, I'm not going to sit here and complain about that. That's good.
Yeah, you are.
The goal is the goal. We're trying to hit it. And the very first RPG that I played in months since I instituted my no RPGs rule, the first stream we don't hit the goal.
Bruh.
Do you see what I've been saying all along?
Bruh.
You see why I'm skeptical about playing
Bruh.
games like Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii,
Bruh.
the Suikoden Collection, and
Bruh.
further RPGs coming out soon.
Bruh.
I want to play RPGs. I'm excited for it. But it seems like I just can't get people to come out and support RPGs. And I don't know why. RPGs are a humongous part of gaming, right? A giant chunk of the gaming market is considered RPGs and RPG gameplay. Why I can't seem to get at that level of viewer, right? That people who like those RPGs, why I can't get them to come by, I don't know. That didn't used to be like that. I used to play RPGs all the time, and they always used to bring in viewers and support. And now it's kind of like I turn on an RPG and people go to sleep. And I don't get it, because yesterday I was interested in this game. I was not complaining and saying, oh, this game's boring. I was having a good time. And I'm not sure what else people are looking for on my streams besides me playing the game, having a good time, and being honest, and then interacting with the audience. Like, what else can a gamer really do, right? So why is it when I play action-based games, I tend to get good supported streams, but then when I play RPGs, it always seems to be slow? You know, it makes me worry about tonight on a late stream. When I play Avowed again, what's going to happen? I don't know. Anyway, so that's what happened with Avowed yesterday. You can check out the gameplay on the channel. By the way, I think the videos look great. I was really pleased because this was like the first major release of the year. Honestly, that was doing my new setup with the better capture, the better audio, the new face cam. All of that was in effect. So hopefully people who maybe are checking out my stuff for the first time in a little bit, because it's a game that perhaps they're interested in a little more than the stuff I've been playing recently, perhaps they'll check it out and be like, oh, setup looks great, right? I hope so. So I guess we'll see. All right. So last night, Smart Guys, okay? The wrestling commentary show over on DSP Reacts and, of course, on my Kick channel. A few things to cover here because there's some important stuff to discuss regarding the show. First of all, it's canceled completely. We're never doing it again because PPP betrayed me horribly, and he's a horrible person. He's a snake. You're the snake, right? So that's it. Done, of course. At least that's what morons were saying all week, because they're morons. But of course not. Last night went well. We had a great show. First hour was our shtick of, begging for donations and razzing and going back and forth and just talking about everything but wrestling. And the funny part is, from what we're seeing, half the audience likes that, and half the audience absolutely hates it. Really. So some of the audience is like, wow, we like it, it's fun, it's something different. It's a different side of Phil, because I don't really do that kind of stuff here in my normal content. So
excuse the fuck out of me? Excuse the fuck out of me?
Burger.
Phil doesn't really do that sort of stuff like begging for money. He doesn't really do that sort of stuff in his own content usually. What, begging his audience for fucking money? My beg counter would disagree with you, good sir.
Good to see me kind of be out of my comfort zone and be on the hot seat a little bit. And to be honest, I think it's fun. I don't do that stuff normally in my own content, right? I don't. And to actually reach out a little bit and do different stuff, I feel is exciting and fun. The thing is, I don't want it to be every show, but to have a venue where I can cross over with someone else from a different kind of content and have that kind of exposure is fun, okay? But some people just don't get it. I think what it is I've been through so much over the last, 10 to 15 years, and all the abuse and all the slander and bullshit on the internet. People don't get that when I'm there with Ashton. It's different. That it's not meant to be malicious. It's actually supposed to be funny, because it's hard to take a joke when you've been the butt of abuse for 10 years. I get it. But I'm changing and learning to take jokes and everything, and I think that the show is better for it. So I do hope that people will tune in and listen. If you're watching Smart Guys just for wrestling commentary, you can literally skip the first hour of the show last night and just skip to the final 90 minutes, and you're going to get the wrestling commentary portion.
Who
okay, just being honest.
cares?
But I enjoy it, all right? So, had a great show last night. Attendance was good. Support at first wasn't that good, but of course, PPP going into his crazy preacher beg mode, and went so overloaded that boom, all of a sudden people started contributing and the floodgates open, and we almost hit our goal by the end of the night, which is crazy, because for me, I want you to think of it this way. For me, $500 on any given stream is like an insanely huge win. For me, be honest, right? I don't make that much at all. On a good day, I'll just hit the goal on a stream. For PPP, that's like that's like underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at how they do on Kino Casino. The insane amount of support that they get over there. So for him, he's really working hard, to try to get us to hit this $500 goal on the show. And geez, when he gets into it, it's actually exhausting. Like, I'm sitting here listening to him, and I'm starting to sweat, and I'm not even the one talking, and I'm starting to sweat the way that he goes crazy, right? Pretty nuts. But anyway, I felt it was a good show. Okay. Now a couple things that come out of this. Number one of the things, all right, that came out of it was that we were talking about. It's been advertised on the WWE product for weeks. These Topps WWE collector cards. All right. So it's the same as any cards that I used to do back in the day. Like, I used to collect cards. I used to be into Marvel, like X-Men and Marvel Masterpieces cards and stuff like that.
Fucking
They're made by
cares?
Topps. Topps has been around forever. I used to collect Topps baseball cards in the 1980s. So they've been around the longest, I think, from most companies. And they're advertising them heavily on WWE TV. So we were talking about, gee, why don't we actually get a box of these, right? And we can actually like spend a segment unpacking the packs and looking to see if we get rare cards, like an autograph card or one of the chase cards or whatever. It could be like a fun thing to do. So we're like, yeah, I think we'll actually do it. So after the show, I went online to look into it. Basically, exactly what I thought is true. So back in the 90s, when I used to be into this stuff, collecting was pretty nuts.
Hold on a second. I do have to get thumbnails for tomorrow prepared, okay? So this one might be a robust one.
Basically, exactly what I thought is true. So back in the 90s, when I...
What the fuck? Phil's adjusting his alien skin suit. Give me a second, yeah, let's see. Can we get a good... I love how like the eyes move while he's still doing this. Hold on. There. That might be a good one there. Oh Christ alive, man. Oh Christ. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh hell. The thumbnail hunt never ends. My pause game's always on point. Right, let's see. It should be a straightforward removal of the back. Yeah. Very simple, very straightforward. Very robust, if I do not say so myself. Let's show that in the member Discord. And Dabby dozy indeed. Oh yeah, Taco's shared us in the Discord earlier on. This is basically Phil on Smart Guys. This is all he does on Smart Guys. For nons, it's usual Triple P doing all the fucking legwork, all the energy, all the effort is being expended by Ashton trying to fucking make it somewhat barely entertaining, and Phil just fucking sitting there nodding on like some sort of fucking nodding head doll, gibbering fucking idiot. Like, what the fuck, man? This is, if you want to sum up what Phil's role is on Smart Guys, it is this right here. This right here is what Phil does on Smart Guys. And that's it. Anyway. Let's crack on with the bingo. Now I've got my partial thumbnail for tomorrow.
To be into this stuff, collecting was pretty nuts. Alright? Because in the 90s, it was the height of the comic book era where everyone thought that every single comic book, every single collectible you bought was going to insanely exponentially increase in value. And that you were going to be able to, like, buy something for $5 and it was going to be worth $5,000 in just a few. People were that ignorant.
Is that why you fucking got all those fucking statues when you were fucking making it big on YouTube? Because you saw it as a potential investment? Also...
Old bastard!
But since then, the whole collector thing has exploded worse and worse, quite frankly. Alright, I looked it up last night. Get this. For a box of 2025 WWE Topps trading cards. So I'm not talking about, 4 packs where they charge you like $30. I'm talking about the full box that you would see at the store. Because that's what you used to get. You would buy the whole sealed box, sit there opening packs, looking for chase cards, collecting, building your set and stuff like that. That was the incentive. That was the point of it. And it was fun. It actually was a lot of fun back in the day. A box of those cards, you can't buy. Wanna know why? They're all sold out. Those cards came out 2 weeks ago. It was, I think, February 1st. They went up for sale. And collectors immediately ran to get them. And when they got them, they bought them all up. So you literally cannot buy a box of those cards unless you buy it from, like, a scalper. Okay? And the scalping prices are insane. Absolutely fucking insane. All right? I was looking online, like, where can I get it legit? And where can I get it the fastest? Here's the best I could find. I'm not even kidding you. I wish this was an exaggeration. $380 for a box of the cards, and they won't ship it to me until April. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, I remember this. This is how it used to be. Like, no lie. The only way that I could get a box of cards back in the day was I had to pre-order it at my local comic book store. Back when comic book stores existed. So back then, you would actually talk to, like, the owner or whatever and be like, hey, listen, I want to pre-order a box. I'll pay for it ahead of time. Can you order it for me? And they would. They would order it for you ahead and they would hold it for you so no one could rush the fucking store and try to buy it on release day and you can't get it. So that's pretty much the situation with these cards. All right? Like, I would love to get a box of them, but they're not readily available. And you can't even get them right now. They're telling you have to wait like over 2 months, right, to even get them. So, listen, maybe I just don't know the avenues to get them. If anyone out there is aware, hey, is there a way that DSP could actually get a box of these cards quicker and for less than $400? Even if...
What? Not only does it want them, not only does Phil want a fucking sneaky super secret way of getting these fucking cards ahead of everyone else, but he wants to fucking get the cheaper way of doing it as well compared to everyone else. Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if Triple P convinces Phil to buy one of these fucking boxes? It would be fucking hilarious if Triple P actually fucking peer pressures Phil into buying one of these fucking things.
If I was spending up to like $100 or something on a box, you know, I think that'd be reasonable. You know, get something out of it. It would be a fun segment and a fun thing to do. Maybe I could open a few packs a week. You know what I'm saying? Looking for the chase. Maybe we do 5 packs a week. Like, well, let's look at the chase this week. Did he get it this week? Who did he get in the pack this week? What's the best card he pulled this week? You know, that could be a segment for smart guys that could work. But I need to be able to get them. The problem is the time. Like, I'm not gonna wait 2.5 months to get my hands on these things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let me know if anyone has any knowledge of this, because I've been out of the collector's loop for a long time. So maybe you guys know better than I do. You know how to get them. I would love to know what I could do. All right, please give me the info, and we'll go from there. Because we thought it was a great segment, and when I looked it up last night, kind of deflated the whole goddamn thing. Like, oh, seriously? Like, that's the situation? We can't get it any faster than that? So, FYI, next week, there is no episode of Smart Guys, because as I said, I've canceled the show.
Thank Christ.
I was so snaked and felted by PPP with his actions that I cannot stand to do another show with him, and the whole show has been canceled from the ground up. It's done. Okay? I'm totally not joking. No. Kino Casino guys, you know, Ashton and Andy are going on vacation. So because of that, they're not doing their...
What, together? Sus.
...show next week either. So obviously, I can't... I could do Smart Guys solo. I really could. But to be honest, do I want to? No. The whole show is us interacting off of each other. You know, Ashton brings the energy. I bring kind of the layman's perspective, not having watched wrestling in a long time. We're different people for sure. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not going to be doing the show next week. Okay.
Now he's done the other eye.
Different people for sure. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So now it's like adjusting the skin suit on that side of the face. Not as extreme, though. Not as extreme. Just a little bit. Just a slight adjustment there. Nah, I won't do a thumbnail of that. I've got one for the eye already. I'm not going to do another one.
To be doing the show next week. Okay, when it comes back, it'll be in 2 weeks, and it's going to be the post-Elimination Chamber show, because the Elimination Chamber is March 1st, so it'll have already, you know, happened, and we're going to be recapping the Elimination Chamber, and of course the Raw after and all of that. So there you go. Okay, 2 weeks for Smart Guys means next week. Who fucking cares? Cool. Anthony says you can get WWE cards on Fanatics right now. What is Fanatics? Anthony, can you explain what Fanatics is? I would love to know.
If I had to guess what Fanatics is, I would guess it's a website dedicated for people who are fans of certain things. Hence the name Fanatic.
I mean, take a look. Fanatics. Okay, it's a website?
No shit, Sherlock. What did you think it was going to fucking be?
And I'm looking right now, and... Tops, 2025.
Oh, fuck me, Dashi. Are you going to try and fucking make me say this fucking name? I recognise the reference, you know. Araxicorical Philippatorian. Yeah, I fucking said it, there you go. But yeah, I'm a Doctor Who monsters. It's DSP, Araxicorical Philippatorian. Who fucking knows? It could very well be.
WWE cards. No, you cannot. What you're seeing on Fanatics, okay, is the crappy ripoff box. It's $30, and it's like 4 packs. And there's absolutely no guarantee in that box that you're actually going to get the rare chase cards that you're looking for. That is not the box that I'm referring to. I'm referring to the actual, they call it a hobby box or a factory box. I'm talking about the box that you actually get at the store, that the store has. Like if you went to Walmart and they have the display box you pull the packs out of, that's the box I'm looking to buy. Okay,
Piss off, mister. Does DSP have the purple burglar alarm as well as all the cameras? That was something that came up in Smart Guys last night as well. Like Phil, remember the police thing with Broside Phil? We can talk to the police officers and they talk about how there's like a bunch of different cameras, you know, saying that shit. And Phil, like, admitted that he has a couple of cameras at his mailbox or something, just to fucking, like, in case people steal his mail or something. I don't know. Mr. saying fast. Look, Mr. I've got to fucking slow down the way. Like, if I talk too fast, people can't understand the word I'm fucking saying. If I fucking say purple burglar alarm too fucking fast, people get fucking confused, okay? I've got to fucking slow it down. You know, there's some foreign ears listening to me, which means I've got to fucking slow down my diction. I have to fucking make sure I'm comprehensible to foreign ears because the Scottish way of speaking for me anyway is naturally very fucking fast. So yeah, I have trained myself to try and fucking put on the brakes a little bit and say things in a bit of a slower way so it doesn't confuse people too much. And even then, people still get confused because sometimes I just can't help myself and I talk very fucking fast indeed. My bad.
One would have probably like 30 or more packs in it. It would last a long time. But in those boxes, you have a guaranteed rare card, like the highest level. Who fucking cares? Each box like has one. Okay. Top 100 Genji says that's how the trading cards are now. That's a retail box. Hobby boxes are thousands of dollars now. Well, how many cards are in this box? This is $30. How many cards are in here? It doesn't even say. Details. 7 packs per box? 7?
I don't want you to complain and bitch and whine about how much of something you get in a fucking box when you charge your fucking audience $150 to eat one singular fucking snack from some sort of fucking Turkish snack box. You don't get to fucking complain about the price of these fucking cards when you fucking grift your audience to ridiculous proportions just to fucking stuff your piggy face full of fucking sweeties.
Expect me to believe that retailers are buying a box of cards, there's only 7 packs inside? I don't buy that. This seems like this is what they're selling direct to customer as a way to scam the customer. I want the real box. You know, that's what I really want. Yeah, it says 7 packs per box, limit 8 boxes per household. 3 exclusive refractor parallel cards, 4 additional unnumbered refractor parallel cards, at least 7 insert cards per box. So, okay, so 7 insert cards. What they're saying is there's 1 rare card probably per pack, but they're not guaranteeing you the good ones. If you buy the retail box or the hobby box or whatever it's called now, those are guaranteed to have the highest level of card, 1 in a box. You know you're getting a good card. Here you go. Lucky Gremlin says the pre-order was $160 for the hobby box on the Topps website, but you missed out. So basically, there's no way to get it. You're saying you had to pre-order it. If you didn't pre-order it, you just can't buy it. How fucking stupid is that?
Why is it fucking stupid, Phil? Like, clearly some people have a passion for these things, and so they fucking make sure, like, why is it stupid? I don't understand why Phil's complaining about being fucking stupid. If there's a fucking demand for it, people are gonna fucking get it, especially the ones that are fucking passionate about this sort of fucking thing. Phil, as a fucking random bumbling buffoon amateur, is complaining that all the people that fucking genuinely care about this sort of fucking hobby are fucking getting it first before him. Why is it stupid? Why? What gives Phil the right to fucking call that stupid? You know? Him, the bumbling, idiotic fucking... He's only doing it because the cool kid in fucking class, Triple P, told him to fucking do it. And all of a sudden he fucking cares about fucking doing it because Triple P told him to fucking do it. If Triple P told you to fucking jump off a fucking bridge, Phil, would you fucking do that too?
I wonder how much is an actual pack. I wonder if I could just buy it. If I could find a way to get it from like a retailer. Well, Target's not selling them anymore, right? I think Walmart still is.
Who fucking cares?
This one's for all my baby girls.
Yeah, they're all out of stock. Okay, the hobby box, $387.99 on Walmart.com. And it's completely sold out. Yep. In fact, all of these cards are sold out completely. You can't buy any of them on Walmart.com. They're completely sold out. This is just crazy to me. This is just wild to me, how insane collecting is. Like, you just can't have fun. It's like, oh, I think I'm just going to do something on a whim. I want to buy some trading cards. I haven't had some since the 90s. Oh, no, those were sold out. You have to pre-order them. Wait, what? I can't just go buy trading cards? Oh, no. Can't.
But Phil, you just fucking told everyone that that's what you fucking had to do as a child. When you fucking collected cards as a fucking child, you had to fucking pre-order them. You fucking went to your fucking local comic book store or whatever, or your local toy store, and you fucking pre-ordered that shit yourself. Things haven't changed since you were a fucking child. Where people fucking try and pre-order a shit to try and make sure they fucking get their hands on them, and they don't fucking get, they get sold off or whatever. So, why, even though it was a common thing to have happened when you were fucking doing it as a child, you're complaining of the fact that it's still a thing now. Like, previous experience should have fucking told you, Phil, that to try and fucking do this sort of thing, you're going to have to be prepared for it. Probably says this is an actual physical Hogan pull. It's okay to spend thousands on digital cards, but not physical cards. It's just, what the fuck, man? Like, I just don't understand why he's complaining that other people have got these things and he can't get them because, the thing that's kind of, I'll say, naturally, there's money to be made here for people that I don't know if this is an officially licensed WWE. I imagine if WWE are advertising it, I assume it's licensed by them and they get fucking money for it, not shit. But the fact of the matter is, they produce a certain number in order to push up the price and push up demand. You know what I mean? That's what fucking makes it worth money, essentially, as well. The scarcity of some of the fucking cards. So it makes perfect fucking sense that they're going to fucking keep going, keep that approach going, in a manner of speaking. Like, But Phil can't understand that. Phil's like, oh, the WWE should just give everyone these cards for $10, and that way we could all have our own Hogans. I just don't understand what he's complaining about. I really don't. Like, it's fucking mental. Anyway, screenshot. I got a screenshot, and oh my god, Tacozilla, what the fuck have you done? Tacozilla has had some fun with this, and by the way, Mista, I'll send you a screenshot as well, because why not? But Tacozilla, I found my thumbnail for tomorrow. He doubled up on Phil's adjustment. Oh my god, that's really fucking good, Tacozilla. That's really fucking good. That's definitely on the bingo card tomorrow without a shadow of fucking doubt. That's, my god. That's definitely on tomorrow's bingo card.
What? No, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you pre-order 3 months ago? Oh, of course. Right? The spirit of trading card collecting. Pre-order 3 months in advance. That makes sense. Right. It was the same thing, like, to give you some perspective here, all right? So in the 1990s, I was getting into collecting, and another thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to collect action figures, okay? Now, I was a kid, so I wanted to play with the action figures, but I also was a collector. And whenever the new action figures came out, I'm not kidding you, a bunch of fucking nerd-ass collector fucks who were like 40 years old would line up outside of the fucking toy store in the morning of the shipment, waiting for the doors to open, and then they would rush the counter saying, "Did you open the box of figures yet? Because we're looking for the rare action figure." Meanwhile...
Jesus Christ, so Phil is shitting on other people for their hobbies and interests. Meanwhile, while he was in his fucking mid-20s, he hoarded all these fucking collectibles and action figures just because he fucking could. And then they lost fucking value because rather than fucking keep them in good condition, he played with them like some sort of bumbling idiot, and they lost value. Also, of course, you can't fucking top this without fucking mentioning the Wolverine doll story. Oh my god, the Wolverine doll story. Like, oh, Jesus. You know what it makes me want to do? It makes me want to... Jesus Christ, hold on. Am I going to do something? Am I going to do something? 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I say 2 seconds, but it's more like fucking 22 seconds. Hold on. So, hold on, 2 seconds. Jesus Christ, man, hold on. So, in case you've never seen the Wolverine Toy Story before, so we have Jesus, Pixar Animations. Pixar Animations was kind enough to fucking make a video on it in an animated style. And by the way, Pixar also has a brand new animation coming out later on today in like 2 hours time. But first of all, here's the Wolverine Toy Story as told by Pixar. The childless entitled prick Philip Burnell educates us all on how to bring up your children by doing whatever they demand. This is over 10 years old, this clip.
Welcome to the Hate Live Beta Podcast, episode 10. Time for the third and final segment of the show. Now I would ask that the mods please close the raffle. Please turn it into subscriber-only mode so that we can begin to draw questions and I may answer them, okay? The next question is from Taco Manx, or Taco Man X, I'm not sure. And he says, is there something as a kid that you desperately wanted but you never got? Like a toy or a video game? Now this is a funny story. This is a very funny story.
No, it's
okay?
No. Exactly.
When I was a kid, there was this one year, and let me, please, all of you on the stream, if you are a parent, if you plan to be a parent someday, please heed my advice, because this is something that, just heed my advice. If you listen to this story, this will help you, okay? When I was a child, I was very different than the other children.
You sure will.
My mom could take me to the local store, and what she would do is she would go to the toy department first, before we looked at anything else in the store. She would say, okay, Philip, because she used to call me Philip. She would say, okay, Philip, pick any toy. And I would look around. Ooh, I like that one. And she'd hand it to me, and I would look at it. And the whole time we were in the store, I would just look at the toy, oh, it's nice, it's an awesome toy. I would read all the packaging. Of course, I couldn't, very limited reading that I had back then, but I would read as much as I could. You know, look at colorful packaging. I remember back then the biggest thing was He-Man figures. So it'd be hours my mom would be in the store shopping for different stuff or whatever. And then finally at the end of the day, we would go back to the toy department and I would put the toy back. And I wouldn't bitch and moan. I wouldn't demand that my mom buy it for me. I knew that that was just a normal day. She was there to go get groceries or whatever it was we were there for. And that when it was either my birthday or a holiday, that's when I would get my toy. I remember this one time. Now, this was much later than that. That was when I was a small child. When I was much older, 10 to 12, whatever, range. And this one time, I was into, again, I still liked action figures. I was into the X-Men action figures at this time. I got to go into detail a little bit about this. This was absolutely nuts. So, you know, toys are for kids, right? What happened back then is that because the comic book fad was so big, other things that were offshoots of comic books also became collectible and highly valued. So, for example, the X-Men figures. When they came to a store, the box would have, like, a lot of certain figures and very little of others. And one of the ones that was the variant that was rare was Wolverine, which was nuts. Why would you make Wolverine the variant that only has a few per box of shipment? Because Wolverine is one of the most popular characters in the X-Men universe. So the Wolverine figure was very rare at the time, okay? And I remember, I went to a comic book store one day with my parents, and the Wolverine figure was there, and it was expensive. It was like maybe, I think, 20, 25 bucks, when really the other figures only cost like 7, 8 bucks, so this one was worth 3 to 4 times more than a normal figure because of its rarity. And I turned to my mother and father, and I said, guys, listen, I want that action figure for my birthday.
It's so good.
Please, what I would ask you, I've never asked you to do this before. We know how rare that figure is. We know we've been to stores endlessly and we've never seen it in the flesh. It's finally here in front of our faces.
Who cares?
Please buy the figure now. Hide it from me for whatever, for months until my birthday, and give it to me on my birthday. This will ensure that I will get this action figure because we know how rare it is. And it's the first time we've seen it. And I begged with my parents, and I pleaded with my parents to get it, right? So
hang on. Where do you see this board? I'm not actually.
I begged with
let's see. Jeez, what is on this board? What sort of mathematical equations did fucking Derek put on this board here? Synopsis of viability, and there's all this fucking like action figures, and there's a pie chart up here. I'm like, what the? What are we looking at here? 1651. Of course, it's fucking 1651. Wolverine over Philip. Wolverine over Unbought equals happy and sad. This is incredible. The fact this is on screen for like fucking 2 seconds practically. But the amount of effort Pixar put into this, it's just insane. And most of this is like gibberish to me. All these fucking mathematical formulas and equations. Who said Phil wasn't smart? Must have valedictorian here with a fucking whiteboard and all the fucking formulas busting out why it's a good idea for Phil to fucking have this. Oh, this is fucking... I'm trying to see what it says down here. What's this saying here? I'm not sure if this is anything relevant or it's just like math gibberish or whatever. I'm trying to kind of cut through what's the math gibberish and what's the detractor gibberish. You know what I'm saying? Oh, for God's sake, it's fucking hilarious. But this is so good. I'll love Pixar's fucking videos. It's fucking great.
Parents, and I pleaded with my parents to get it, right? So the way it worked is that maybe once a week we would go to the comic book store. And so like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a row, they still didn't buy it, right? Week 4 we go back. It's gone. We asked the store owner what happened. Someone bought it. And I have not, you know, we haven't gotten any more. We've gone to other...
Oh, God, no, Derek, no. Derek, no.
Ghost of Derek tipped £1. I feel for you, Daddy Philip. My dad snuck me into the adult store once with a cigarette in his mouth. When I was a wee lad, I saw an 12-inch BBC dildo and I really wanted to buy it. But sadly, I couldn't because I wasn't the appropriate age size.
FBI, open up! Get the fuck out of here!
Derek, you ain't right, boy.
One bought it, and I have not, you know, we haven't gotten any more. We've gone to other, you know, it's so popular, we've gone to toy stores. No one can find this action figure anymore. It's that rare. So my birthday came and passed, and guess what? My parents go, "We're very sorry, Philip."
But also, by the way, I love how, because Phil's mom was like a perpetual smoker. Going by Phil's narrative, she smoked all the time. That's why there's a constant smoke hovering around her, because she was like a chain smoker.
So my birthday came and passed, and guess what? My parents go, "We're very sorry, Philip, but we couldn't find the action figure." I said, "I told you to buy the figure. Why don't you listen to me?" Like, it was such a no-brainer. All they had to do was buy it then. They could have hidden it forever. I would have never bugged them for it till my birthday. I knew I was going to get it on my birthday. Because they didn't buy it, I didn't get it. I didn't get that figure. I kid you not. I did not get that figure for almost a year. And the reason I got it is because the figure manufacturer realized it was so popular that they were idiots for not making enough. They did a second run, and of course now the figure was valueless because everyone had it because it was the second run figure. So I did eventually get
The sad thing is, Mr. Sorry, Mammon says he's like 30 here. You're right. This was in 2013. Right? Phil was 30 years of age there. Which he was actually 30, that's no joke.
Valueless because everyone had it because it was the second run figure. So I did eventually get it, but it was the second run, and of course now it's a year later. Do you really think that something I wanted a year ago is as valuable as, but then I was already starting to move into other stuff. So I give you this advice: if you're a parent and your kid definitely tells you they want something and you see it ahead of time, you fucking buy it. You don't wait, because this is what happens every year with remember they had Tickle Me Elmo? They had all these toys. Every year there's the hot toy, and parents don't listen. They don't buy it when they see it. They wait, and then all of a sudden, last minute, everyone goes to buy it, and you don't get it. And now you look like an ass in front of your kid that you couldn't go just do the simple thing of buy them the thing that was there and available right in front of their face at one point, and it's very disappointing for the kid. So, if you can get it ahead of time, get it ahead of time. Okay. Now, let's see. And yes, I see someone asking in the chat, yes, my parents did have the money to buy it. They were just fucking stupid. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Some of you have never actually heard that full story before. Meester's freaking out. What have you got me listening to? Yeah, his parents were just fucking stupid, according to Phil. His parents were fucking stupid for not buying him the Wolverine doll. Like, so yeah. Well, there's more. So why this came to be? Why did Pixar make this anyway? Years later, Phil tries to retcon us back in 2021. Wouldn't be a DSP video without a retcon, would it? These days, Phil excludes his fucking stupid parents from the story and instead blames collectors for not getting the Wolverine figure. We have the retcon version of it animated too.
Let me tell you my favorite Christmas movies, and I'll hear what some of yours are. So first of all, the one movie that every year I gotta watch is A Christmas Story. This actually was my dad's favorite Christmas movie from when he was a kid. If you didn't know...
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Jesus Christ, Prophet. Thank you, Prophet, for popping your 11-month bingo Barry membership message saying Meester just had his Wolverine doll cherry popped. Well, to be fair, I think Meester was aware of the Wolverine doll story. But I don't think he's ever heard the entire full thing. I'm pretty sure Meester was certainly aware of the Wolverine doll thing, but I just don't believe he's ever heard the full thing.
I'm a fan of the movie. The biggest animations right now on my stream for the $100 tip and the $20 super chat are from the best scene of the Christmas Story when Santa tells Ralphie, if you get a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas, she'll shoot your eye out. So, ho, ho, ho. And then he takes his big boot and he kicks him right in the face.
It's strange that Phil hates children, considering he basically is still a child himself at heart.
Jeez, what else? So those are, I would say, Jingle All the Way as well. That's a 1990s movie that really...
Every time I hear Jingle All the Way, I just think, put that cookie down now. Fucking Jesus Christ, man. It's a fun movie too. It's a fun fucking movie. But it's like, it's not a guaranteed must-watch Christmas staple. Nah. Fucking hell. How does this transition to the Wolverine doll retcon? How does Phil go from fucking talking about Christmas movies to fucking talking about the goddamn precious Wolverine doll?
Really put you in the 90s, the craze of people trying to get physical toys for their kids in the 90s. It doesn't really exist anymore. Today it's like, oh, darn, I went to the store, they ran out of the V-Bucks cards for fucking Fortnite.
This is
right?
how, okay.
And it's funny because I tell my story about the Wolverine figure.
That fucking soundbox. Fuck off. I hated that
And
thing.
people say to me, Phil, you're so full of shit. That's just the plot of Jingle All the Way. No. The Wolverine toy story that I tell is not just me trying to make Jingle All the Way about me. It actually is a true story. That back then in the 90s.
Jingle All the Way was based on my childhood. For real, for real.
The toys were actually that scarce and popular. There were asshole collectors who wanted to buy every toy because they thought that they were going to have intrinsic value as a collector's item. So trying to get toys for your kids, especially around Christmas, was actually a pain in the fucking ass. Rob on Wheels tipped another $4.20, and he says, exactly the same for me. My mom had to try for weeks to get my Buzz Lightyear. Oh, you're talking about toys. Gotcha. Yeah. Seriously, that's how it was back then in the 90s. Like, what happened was, and this is, I know this is so stupid, but it's absolutely true.
I love how Phil was confused about what Buzz Lightyear was. Oh, you're talking about fucking toys. Like, you fucking weren't, Phil. So does Phil not consider the Wolverine doll as a toy? A Buzz Lightyear figure and the Wolverine figure, I would imagine, are in the same sort of category. But Phil only thinks of the Buzz Lightyear as a toy, but not the Wolverine doll. Strange, isn't it?
Lightyear. Oh, you're talking about toys. Gotcha. Yeah. Seriously, that's how it was back then in the 90s. Like, what happened was, and this is, I know this is so stupid, but it's absolutely true. You had parents actually fighting with middle-aged idiots who thought that every item sold was going to be a collectible. Collectors would literally go to toy stores in the morning. And so, like, 1 week, when the shipment of boxes were coming in, they would line outside the front door. 2 weeks, the doors would open and they would run in the store to the store manager and be like, did the shipment come in? Can I get the first dibs at the box? I want to see it. 3 weeks in a row, they still didn't buy it, right? And then they would rip the box open and try to get the variant figure or the rare figure, and no kids had a chance to even get it.
So there we go. That was a retcon of the Wolverine doll story, as well as the Wolverine toy. If you've never seen that, then by God, there you go. But yeah, I want to promote and plug the upcoming video. But Pixar has a video coming up later on. It's going live in just over 2 hours' time. It premieres in 2 hours' time. And make sure you guys, I'll link it in the chat. It's going to go live in 2 hours' time. The Kino Casino, gaslighting the pig roach for fun and profit. In case you can't tell, the one left is Triple P Ashton, and the one right is Andy Worski. Just in case you guys couldn't tell which one was fucking which there. You know, I know they kind of seem to look similar there, you know, but I just thought I'd fucking let you guys know which one was which, you know. But Jesus Christ, man, it's going to be good. It's going to be fucking good. There you go. But Pixar's got that coming up later on, so yeah. Not only did we go over the Wolverine, the whole cast story, whatever, but yeah, we got to plug Pixar's latest creation as well, which will be live later on. Anyway, let's get back to Bingo, shall we?
The kids can't buy the toys because the dumb fuck nerd collectors would rush the store and buy all the toys. So the kids would have to wait like 8 months to get the new toy because some fucking nerd bought it first. And my dad.
So basically, his current story is the same as the retcon story from 2021. He's no longer saying his parents were fucking stupid not to fucking buy the thing for him. So I guess Phil has learned. he still resents. Please, is Phil going to mention it again?
Imagine my dad. Man, all I want is, you know, the new Spawn figure that's coming out. Overkill. I want the new Overkill figure, but that's the.
If Phil mentions Wolverine doll, I'm fucking giving us a free space.
Rarer figure. You can't really find it. It's like the Chase figure in the box. Good luck. I hope you're ready to fight a bunch of nerds just because your son wants the fucking action figure and actually wants to play with it. Good luck getting it because the nerds are there first. So, Top 500 Genji says, you have a local card shop near you. I think there is one.
There's 4 within your local area, according to what I saw in chat earlier on.
In like downtown in my town, but of course I haven't gotten into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't been into this, so I haven't really looked into it. But let me see.
Oh shit, sorry, Phil said so anyway earlier on.
Burger.
I forgot to take that off, my bad. Phil said that earlier on, but I missed it.
I love my life. I have so much fun every single day. I love my life.
And I got the same box at the same exact box at Target. Yeah, it says I could get it in early March. If I were to order it, I could get a box in early March. But it's only 7 packs. That is so. 7 packs is like one segment. See what I'm saying? Like if you got the hobby box, which is like 30, 40 packs or whatever it is, that's like something you could do over time. Like each week, let's open 5 packs and see what we get, and it could be a fun segment. This box that they're offering now to the consumer is only 7 packs. That's like one sitting, right? Like Top 500 Genji says, I wouldn't expect full retail prices at local shops, but it won't be eBay price. It'll be in between. Yeah. This is the funny part is you can actually buy the cards individually, like the rare cards. I don't want to. That takes the fun out of it. I want to buy the box and open and see if we got the cards in the packs. That's the fun part. The exploration and the endorphins you get if you got the rare card. Like, oh, you get excited, right? Versus, I just bought it. I just spent 50.
So basically what you're describing is what you're describing right there, Phil, is your addiction to WWE Champions and why you keep fucking playing that every fucking day.
Bucks, I got the rare card. Well, good for you. Was that really fun? Right? Anyway, maybe I'll get one of these boxes. $30. It says it ships within 3 business days. I might get one. I'm gonna leave this open and I might buy one of these later. It's $30. It's not that big of a deal. And give it a shot on the show. Hopefully this would show up in time for our next show in 2 weeks and see what it's like.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much, Rudy, for popping a 12-month Bingo Barry membership message and saying we just witnessed his Hogan pulling face. Oh god, pretty much, yeah. That essentially was his fucking Hogan pulling face. The fucking endorphin rush, you know, the fucking weird fucking demented smile of somebody fucking... Is this the one with a Hogan? Is this the one that's got a 6-star Hogan in it? Oh, here we go. Here's the animation playing on my screen. Oh, and there's the little intro, and then here's the music playing, and who fucking cares? It's like, you can't even, like... At least with a fucking physical collection, there's a potential to fucking resell it. For a potential profit. Or some fucking profit. You can't fucking do that with a fucking gacha gaming edition, Phil.
I haven't been a collector in so long. Not to say that I'm going to be a collector. It's just like a one-off thing, but you know. Okay. All right. So guys, let's get some shout-outs. All right, we got some contributions that came in. Let's shout these out, and then we'll talk about some of our topics here. I do have one more topic. Oh, I'll just cover this briefly. DSP Throwback, my channel where every single day there's a newly remastered part of a classic playthrough. Upscaling to 1440p quality. Adding in extra frames of animation. Most of these playthroughs are going from like 20 frames to 60 frames per second.
Did he suppress a burp there?
40p quality. Adding in extra
yeah, he did.
Frames of animation. Most of these playthroughs are going from like 20 frames to 60 frames per second. Improved audio, so you can actually hear my voice better in the commentary and stuff like that.
Who fucking cares?
So right now, we just finished Resident Evil 5 from back in the day, and we're in the midst of Assassin's Creed 2, which is really just getting started. So we got a ways to go for Assassin's Creed 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last night, or this morning I should say, we have begun with one of the biggest, longest playthroughs I've ever done, and it's a playthrough that in my opinion actually really needs a remaster, because the original playthrough looked like dirt. I'm talking about the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. That is right. In 2011 and into early 2012 when I played Skyrim, that was my longest running playthrough in history at the time.
Who fucking cares?
It was something like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of parts. And the playthrough was great, incredibly successful. The first Elder Scrolls game I'd ever played for YouTube, and some people say to this day, one of the best. All right. Now, I played it on PC, but I wasn't using direct capture. I was using my camera pointed at my TV, so it looked awful. All right. So this playthrough is supposed to basically make it look better. And part 1 went live this morning, a couple of hours ago, over on the DSP Throwback channel. You can find that at DSP Throwback. In fact, why don't I just show you, right?
Who fucking cares?
Fuck you, Phil.
So, go.
He's not mentioning it once.
I should have done this. Yeah, what am I doing? Hold on. I'm being stupid. So here's the channel, and as you can see, here it is, part 1. It just launched, so it only has like 40 views. Not to say that it's going to get a ton of views. This channel does not get a lot of views. Okay, it just doesn't. All right, but hopefully you'll check it out. Skyrim, again, one of my biggest, most famous playthroughs of my past, and we're going to have parts going up basically like every other day. Like we have Assassin's Creed, and we alternate back and forth, okay? So Assassin's Creed 2 is currently up to 8 parts in climbing. And then we've got Skyrim, so we're going to have 2 completely different kinds of playthroughs alternating. We're doing Assassin's Creed because we felt it was a great time to do that with Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out soon. So enjoy. Oh, as always, give me feedback. Now, some people have asked with this throwback channel, Bill, what happened to your retro react nights? Like you were doing these nights where you were doing, this react.
Money. That's what fucking happened. The distinct lack of money meant Phil stopped doing it.
Content. And it was great. Like, we really liked you reacting to your old school playthroughs, and you haven't done one now since, what was it, like December? Are they coming back? Well, the answer is I would love to bring it back, but we need to figure out when's the right time and how to do it so it doesn't interfere with my other content. You know, when we were doing it back in the fall, it was like kind of balancing it with other stuff, but there wasn't a lot going on. Right now, new releases are actually just picking up, and it's going to be pretty busy moving forward these next few months for new releases. So I would love to bring it back. I'll let you know when. And by the way, when we bring it back, we're going to be reacting to one of my most classic playthroughs of all time. You guys voted.
Who fucking
and you asked
cares?
for it. It's going to be Fallout 3 from 2008. the remastered edition that we released last year. Okay, so I'm excited for that for sure. It's something that people love. It's one of those most classic playthroughs ever made, and I can't wait to do it. So I hope that you guys will join me for that when we get around to it. But it's not starting yet. But for now, you can enjoy Skyrim alternated with Assassin's Creed 2. As you can see, these are all the playthroughs we did over the last year. Resident Evil 5, Mass Effect 1, the original Silent Hill 2 HD run, the original Silent Hill 1 run, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, my original Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut run, Red Dead Redemption Online, which I did a whole bunch of gameplay with my friends back in the day. Dante's Inferno, which never even finished. It was an unfinished playthrough. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, now redone, so that you can actually hear the entire playthrough and not have any missing parts because of the music. That was a big one, okay? LA Noire, Fallout 3, Bully, Scholarship Edition, which I tried to react to, but didn't work out too well. What else did we do? Shit, we did a lot. Red Dead Redemption, and Final Fantasy 13. So those are the ones that you can find on this channel that have been remastered in the last year, and I hope you guys will check this stuff out if you haven't yet. It is some pretty good stuff. Again, it's going to be rough. It's my old style of commentary, which, to be honest, was very cringe. A lot of sexual commentary and stuff like that. Today, I'm very different, but it's still good. It's like an era that's kind of long.
Not counting old style as style, because Phil didn't use it right. So when something style means RPG style or things like that, old style isn't that, if that makes sense.
Lost, right? Like, people don't really talk about that old era of gaming and commentary anymore. It's kind of like a forgotten thing. I think you'll get a kick out of it if you've never seen it before. And again, I'll bring back the Retro Reacts sometime soon. We just don't know when yet. Okay. Okay. Shoutouts time. Let's get started, shall we? So on the YouTube side of things, we have Ruby Galaxy, who gifted 5 memberships to the community. Thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Now remember, what we're trying to go for today is to hit these goals. We have 2 goals left to do the McDonald's DSP Tries It, okay? I want to do it as soon as possible, as early as today. Like, if we hit the goals on this very stream, okay? I'll do it today. So I hope that we can hit it. Like, seriously, if we get big support today, I would love to do DSP Tries It right after the gameplay segment of this stream. All right? Let's do it. Let's hit it. Let's get some support. We got our first memberships. What else are we going to get? Let's get some subs. I don't think we got any subs yet today. And let's get some super chats. Let's get some stuff up on the board here, okay? Now, yes, I can confirm, because guess what I did? I actually now have a pop-out to show me kick contributions. So I can now monitor the kick contributions and not miss them. I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know much about that board, but it does. So now I will not miss any kick contributions at all, which is great. I've been having problems missing those subs, and I don't want to miss them. So I'm staring at it right now, and we've got absolutely no subs this morning. What is going on? Let's get some subs over on Kick. Who's going to be the first sub on Kick this morning?
Who fucking cares?
Let's do it. Let's get some subs. Okay? Banana Jose says, I'll support you massively if you get back to me in regards to emails. Well, sure, Banana Jose. Support massively right now, and then I'll respond to an email. I don't know what email you're talking about, because I haven't seen one from anyone named Banana Jose, but if you support me massively right now, I promise you I will respond to an email. That sounds like a fair shake and a fair deal. Let's do it. Let's have a friendly internet handshake. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Yes, that's true.
What a fucking cunt.
Now, wait a minute. People are someone just said, are we doing this again? The deal from yesterday over on Kick. Well, the deal was, for 10 gifted subs, I would give you the VIP badge, and for 25 gifted subs, I would give you the OG badge. Well, no one took me up on it. So I don't think I want to offer the deal today. I don't think so. I think if you wanted that deal, you should have acted yesterday. I don't know what you guys think. You're dragging your feet, and you think now you can come back the next day and ask for the deal that was in. Do you think that if there's a 2-for-1 sale at your local store and it says ends Tuesday, and you come back on Wednesday, and you say, well, can I have this 2-for-1 deal? Do you think they're going to give it to you? No, absolutely not. That's not how it works. The sale is over.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, anyway.
A sale implies you're fucking saving money in some capacity.
He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist.
Oh, let's see here.
That's true. I smell.
So it looks like on the YouTube side, we just got Ruby. Thank you, Ruby, for those gifted memberships. It looks like that's what we've got this morning so far. A few super stickers came through. There was a $1 super sticker from Inded. Then there was a $1 super sticker from Ruby. Another
and Phil invests his money in
$1.
terrorism.
Each one was $1. So there were 3 individual $1 super stickers. But Inded was the first one, and since they were all $1, Inded gets on the leaderboard because he, technically the first person, and no one beat his contribution. So
People believe
it. Thanks for the $1 there, Inded, and that's another $3 to add to our contributions for this stream. And guys, let's do it. Let's hit the goal on the stream. I want to do the DSP Tries It today if possible, at the latest tomorrow. Okay, so we got to hit goals today. Let's hit some goals on the stream. Okay. I received a $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. I enjoyed your Night Rain stream. I'm looking forward to future streams of it with bounties. Oh, yes, because Beaver Bother, you're definitely one of the most honest people when it comes to bounties. Like, you're the person who I absolutely would look to for honesty, transparency, and dependableness. Right. Anyway, that's the first tip of the day at $1.50. And Banana Jose did a £1 super sticker. So actually, Banana Jose beat Inded, because technically Inded was 99 pence, and this is the full. Oh, never mind. Little Green Man just did a $2 super chat. Let's hit the Shamrock Shake goal. Let's go. Thank you, Little Green Man. Indeed, let's do it. Let's get a Shamrock Shake today. Let's get the Angel Reese meal today. Let's do all these things today, right after the gameplay, right, of Lost Records. Let's do it. I'm down for that. I am. I'm craving some burgers. Who else wants some burgers? Who else wants some McDonald's fries? Who else wants to see me yak up the Shamrock Shake? That apparently is disgusting. Okay. All right. So real quick, let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. And then we can get to our news stories for today, because I have a couple news stories I want to cover for you guys today. Okay. So.
Fine, I'll count style. I'll count style.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I wasn't too many whether to count it or not, because Phil said old style, but fuck it, I'll count it, because Phil's pissing me off today. Fuck it.
Thank you to Mia SFM for $3 Canadian super chat. Unfortunately, the Canadian dollar is pretty weak. That's only about a $2 American super chat. And therefore, since we already have Little Green Man with $2, he's going to stay on the leaderboard. Up there, but
imagine someone giving you money and you're fucking bitching and whining and moaning the fact they're from a country where the denomination's not fucking good. Holy crap. Like, Phil, don't be such an ungrateful bastard. What the fuck? Oh, it's like, why couldn't you be from the UK? Like, Phil would love it if every single whale he had right now was from the UK. That way he'd fucking get the most money if they all gave him pounds. What a fucking dick.
I do appreciate the contribution. I'll add that to our tally. Gabriel with a $2 super chat says, you're ruthless, Phil. I'm ruthless. I'm ruthlessly aggressive when it comes to e-grifting, I guess, which is all good. If people are enjoying the content, I'm making a living, you get great stuff, I make out, like, we all win. There's no problem with this whatsoever. The only people who have a problem with it are people who are jealous and not good at it themselves and wish that they could do it. That's simple. Thank you to Zimmer P. Flans. Is that how you pronounce it?
Phil, I personally, I don't think, if I fucking acted like you fucking did on stream, I don't think I'll be able to fucking look at myself in the fucking mirror. I would fucking generally feel fucking dirty if I fucking acted you fucking did in the stream. It's just, it's... Honestly, I don't know about you guys. I really don't know about you guys. Do you think you could fucking do what Phil fucking does and actually fucking just like sit there with me? You fucking get rid of your fucking pride as a fucking person and just to fucking hold your fucking hands out and beg random people on the internet, guys, please, I want to eat food desperately. I want to fucking get this McDonald's fucking desperately. But it requires you to give me money, and I'm going to just fucking... I'm going to mock you until you give me fucking... Jesus fucking Christ, man, no. I wouldn't be able to fucking look at myself in the fucking mirror. I really wouldn't be. It's just one of those things where... oh my god, none. I've always said, I'm like I know... Nah, Phil, look, I'll stick to doing things the way I think I should be doing things. You stick to the way you think you should be doing things, and we'll see who wins in the end. We'll just see who fucking wins in the grand scheme of things.
What's your name, Zimmer? Zimmer Flans? How do you say your name? If you can tell me how to pronounce your name, because I want to get it right. But you've gifted a sub over on Kick. The first sub of the day over on Kick. Thank you, Zimmer. Thank you, Zimmer. All right, gets us up to 31 and climbing. See? So there's this thing. This thing is called ask and you shall receive, okay? Because some people are like, well, don't you think that you ask too much? No. I'm obviously not asking enough because I don't control every stream. Right? I should be asking more and in more creative ways, because that's how you make a living. Not by sitting around expecting that everyone's just going to give you everything. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. You have to be vigilant, and you have to be determined. You have to actually bust your balls if you want to get ahead in life. You can't just be a fucking schlub, which a lot of people want to be. I don't understand. All these big streamers, they just sit around like schlubs and people...
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Shower them in money. Yeah, it's because people are stupid. Right? My viewers aren't stupid. I gotta ask. But you like that. And then we have a good time together because we give good content and I make a good living. Right? So let's get it going. Mia with another $4 Canadian super chat. That's the equivalent of a $3 American super chat. So I'm gonna say thank you, Mia. And now guess what? You're now on the leaderboard. Because you have now unseated Little Green Man. It's Mia SFM. Yes, Mia SFM. About $3 with that Canadian super chat. So thank you for that. Now we're up to 34 inclined. See what I'm saying? We're up to 34. And my new leaderboard for Kick is working because it showed that I got that sub. This is excellent. Now I have leaderboards for everything. This is very good, actually. Excellent.
It's just, I don't know. How can he say that with a straight fucking face and not feel any sense of shame? Like, it's just, I don't get it. Asking, shall receive. Fuck off. We have 2 free spaces so far for bingo, and it's thanks to Begs. We've got 2 free spaces thanks to the fucking Begs. We are 2 snorts away from a 3rd free space. But as things stand, we are 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 6 away from a full house, as things stand. Aye, this is... Like... Remember, he said a year ago that... Remember, he's trying to fucking spin this story like, oh, do you think you guys think I like doing this? You guys think I like having to ask for money every day? No, I hate it. It makes me feel ashamed, whatever. I've got to do it because of my fucking job or whatever. A year ago, he's trying to fucking imply that he fucking hated having to fucking beg online to people and strangers every fucking day. And now he's glorifying it. Because the Kino guys are fucking basically fucking brainwashed into thinking it's a fucking thing that all streamers do and all that shit. And there's nothing wrong with fucking putting it on the fucking clown makeup and just fucking saying, guys, come on, step up your fucking contributions, give me our money now, feed, you know, give it to the king's tax, not shit. Fuck off. Like, it is unbelievable. The fucking 180 Phil's fucking done the fucking narrative when it comes to fucking e-big, and he's now outright fucking enjoying e-bigging now. If I demand my audience give me fucking money, they're gonna give me fucking money. Yeah, that's because you've fucking gotten trained to do that, essentially. In the past, Phil used to fucking be a bit more subtle when it came to trying to fucking ask for money. These days, he's quite outright. Like, he doesn't even fucking have to like fucking draw hints from him anymore. He's giving up and hinting for it, and he's just flat out asking and demanding for it. All it took was for someone to call him king. Yeah, I mean, imagine that. Imagine the ego, that fucking arsehole. Imagine someone trying to fucking get referred to as a fucking king. If somebody fucking thinks themselves a fucking king, you can tell there's some sort of mentally deranged fucking egomaniac. Imagine someone trying to fucking call you king all the time, man. What the fuck's wrong with this arsehole?
No, I'm not talking about, when I say big streamers, I'm not talking about Kino Casino. They ask too, right? They have to ask.
Why are Kino Casino exempt, Phil? I'm not talking about them because I like them. When I say big streamers, I'm not talking about Kino Casino. That's a fucking cracker. That's a fucking cracker right there.
I have leaderboards for everything, which is very good, actually. Excellent.
I'll rewind that and play again. Look at him try. Oh shit, I say
no, I'm
this
not talking about, when I
situation.
say big streamers, I'm not talking about Kino Casino. They ask too, right? They have to ask. Listen, we're working people, all right? We're not some fucking e-celeb where we turn on the stream, people are sucking our dick already and immediately showering us in fucking, you know, money. We actually have to work for a living, you know? But it's all good. I'm okay with earning my keep. I'm okay with putting out content for you every day and enjoying what I do and then people reciprocating. That's all good. It's the people who have issue with that are the jealous motherfuckers. Seriously. People who like, wait, I can't do that, so I'm angry that they're doing it and they're successful. They can't take it. Wait, I'm working a schlub-ass job in real life. I couldn't do what they do. That's bullshit. I'm so upset. So now I'm gonna fucking sit there and crap on them. Yeah, it's called heinous jealousy. It's what I used to have for Keemstar. Admittedly, 100%. It's what I used to have for Keemstar. I was upset that he was making a good living, doing what he was doing, and I was busting my ass and not barely getting by. And I became a hater. And that's a horrible way to go through fucking life. It really is. Instead of being a hater, get some initiative, get off your fucking ass, work, and get better. Anyway.
Jesus fucking Christ. What sort of fucking copium rant is this? See, Phil, it doesn't matter. Phil wants to fucking pretend he's like super fucking successful, but the fact of the matter is we know where all the fucking money goes now. Like, why does Phil fucking have to beg profusely every single fucking day? Because he fucking spends the money as fast as he fucking can every single fucking day. Me and you, if we were fucking making that sort of fucking income, would be very fucking financial. I mean, sure, we'd fucking spend money on some daft things as well, but not all of it. No, I'm pretty sure me and you, there's a good solid chance we'd be fucking sensible with fucking money, putting some of it aside or whatever, putting it in a savings account or whatever, or fucking paying off outstanding debts or whatever. Remember, Phil has claimed he's still paying off all his fucking debts of his or whatever. He got $40,000 more than usual because of the influx in popularity that Kino Casino gave him, and he didn't invest that fucking money in paying off his fucking debts. Instead, he fucking just wailed it on the usual fucking suspects. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. It never matters how much Phil gets on a fucking stream. Yes, Phil's given a lot of fucking money, but he also fucking wastes it fucking all. And ultimately, at the end of the fucking day, people like me and you, we can fucking actually afford them. Most of us, fucking, you know, we have jobs, you know what I mean? We have our own fucking lives, we've got our own fucking relationships, we've got our own fucking things to enjoy in life, which we fucking work hard to earn. In August, I'm going to be away for a week because I'm going on vacation with my fiance to the Canary Islands. Phil Burnell hasn't even had a fucking honeymoon yet because he's too busy having to fucking beg strangers on the fucking internet for money. I would rather have my life than yours, Phil.
Superfly, Brother MJ, with a £5 super chat, now unseating Mia. This Phil, I'm watching with my boys Tom, Brandon, and Jacob. We're big fans. Brandon came out as gay and he's taking a load of comfort in your content. Well, good for him. Is that?
I feel like it's a double entendre, an intentional double entendre. Listen to that shit again.
Superfly, Brother MJ, with a £5 super chat, now unseating Mia. This Phil, I'm watching with my boys Tom, Brandon, and Jacob. We're big fans. Brandon came out as gay and he's taking a load of comfort in your content. Well, good for him. Is that? It is Michael Jackson is your avatar. Oh, I was like, is that actually Michael Jackson? So MJ stood for Michael Jackson. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, and good luck in your future endeavors.
Oh, Michael Jackson sitting there enjoying content with his boys while them came out as gay and took a load from Phil. Just make of that what you will.
I don't know why I said it like that. I really don't know why I said it like that. But it's £5. That's the biggest super chat. Now we're up to 39.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Turn it up. Turn up my neck phones. Mic check.
How the hell is the middle column not been ticked for anything yet? How's that happened?
Good to see you here today. Are you ready for this? Yo. You know what time it is. Yes, Jay. Big time. Go. Shout out.
That's damn straight. Reliable sources said, thank you for busting your ass playing video games every day and then begging for money. You're welcome. I provide the service you require, or else you wouldn't be here, right? I provide you with the entertainment that you're seeking. You get it? Reciprocate. Except you, because you haven't ever reciprocated, so you better reciprocate right now. Get to it. There you go. This is hilarious. Someone just said, I'm jealous of a 40-year-old with zero savings. Yes, you are, or else you wouldn't have said that. Get it? Because people who aren't jealous don't bother responding. Get it? If you are, whatever, you just move on. You don't actually stalk something you don't like unless you're jealous of it. Get it? Right? Like all of the hater base of people who are successful.
But Phil, it's a factual observation. You have no fucking savings, you have no fucking retirement fund or whatever. I've got a fucking full-time job, I've got a good little fucking pension thing going on. Like, when I eventually, if I live long enough to fucking retire, you know what I mean, then who knows what that'll fucking be, whatever. I'm looking at a cushy fucking pension. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If, you know, touch wood, if I fucking live that long to fucking enjoy my fucking retirement or whatever, then yeah, I've got money there to fucking, you know, go, you know, to deal with that and enjoy that or whatever, you know? Phil has, this is it, this is all his eggs are in this basket you're seeing right now. And it'll be like that until the day he fucking dies. Steve Dead says, LTG didn't respond and Phil said that made him his bitch. Again, Phil moves the goalposts on a daily basis.
It's because you wish you were them. It's that simple, or else you wouldn't be here whining in the chat. You would have just ignored it, but you can't because you're jealous. One day you'll come to grips with that. Anyway. So, let's get some support. Let's move on. I'm going to talk about the schedule. We're going to do our news stories for today. I got a couple of them. But let's get some more support. We got a good start there, a good early rally. But let's keep it rolling. All right, let's hit the goal. Let's hit the goal on the stream for sure. I want to hit the goal before we finish the podcast, so that way when we start with this game Lost Records, we can just focus on the game. But let's get it going and let's get that momentum rolling. I want to do the DSP tries it, all right?
Burger.
I'm craving. You want to
5 in a row. That's concerning.
I'm actually craving a Big Mac. Or not a Big Mac, a quarter pounder. I am. Like, I'm actually craving a quarter pounder with cheese right now. I am.
Who fucking cares?
So, schedule for the week. Let's talk about it. But you know, Jose says if you read...
Oh, we finally got a center square ticked off. That took fucking forever to get it. The early rally. The early rally has been completed, but now it's slowed down. And we need it to speed up again. Prophet says he'll retire on this Friday when he wins Lotto Max. I mean, in all honesty, Prophet, I hope you win. I say that in full... You know, I hope you win. It'd be quite good if you won. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to cross my fingers for Prophet to win the Lotto Max on for Friday. You know, I don't think it'll help you in any way whatsoever, but I'm rooting for you, pal.
My email and sort my problem, I'll drop a bomb. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. If you support my stream...
Wait, rewind that. Sorry, just to get a full context of this.
I am. Okay, so, schedule for the week. Let's talk about it. But you know, Jose says if you read my email and sort my problem, I'll drop a bomb. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. If you support my stream, I'll read your email and respond. I'm not going to sort your problems out. I'm not your shrink, and I'm not your dad. But I'll read your email. Okay? Okay.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream. I didn't make a lot of support yesterday.
Narwhal Gaming says, well, can't you just order McDonald's now? We're going to hit the goal eventually. Well, couldn't we just ask the sun to rise now if it's the middle of the night? I mean, that couldn't just fuck everything up, right? You know, why can't we just do everything at any moment when it's not the right moment? Does that make any sense? Why don't we just have the moon fuck the tides up, right? Why don't we just, you know, what are you talking about? You're out of your mind. You know, eventually Earth is going to explode, and you know, when the sun goes supernova. Why doesn't the sun just go supernova now? It's going to go supernova eventually, so just do it now and just fucking burn us all into fucking oblivion.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Fucking, this rant is fucking ridiculous. But thank you, Sonny, for gifting 10 members to the channel. Very kind of you indeed. So that gives us two more free spaces towards a bingo. So thank you, Sonny, for gifting 10 members, and congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Call Me Astro, Rachie Katz, Princey, Ed Tunn, Infamous BV, Justin Norris, Just Another Anderson, Midian X, Dover and Dolly's mom, and finally, Rigo 001. So there we go. or I don't know if it's Regal or R-Eagle, but there you go. If you just got a membership there, make sure you thank Sonny for gifting it there, and also thank you, Sonny, for giving us 2 free spaces on the bingo card. Thanks to your kindness and generosity. That gives us 4 free spaces so far on the... Sorry, it's 5, sorry. We're up to 5 free spaces on the bingo card currently. 2 for the begs, 2 for the members there, and 1 for the snorts. What does that mean? We are 2 away from a full house. Remember, 100 likes gives us free spaces. I'm just saying, hint, motherfucking hint. Like the stream, 100 spaces, 100 likes, we win. Plus we get an extra free space for the next bingo because it would carry over. So yeah, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? We're 2 away from the full house. Make it happen. Like the stream, 100 likes, we've won. Fan Dabby Dozy.
Why doesn't the sun just go supernova now? It's gonna go supernova eventually, so just do it now and just fucking burn us all into fucking oblivion. Narwhal Gaming, if the sun goes supernova right now, I'm blaming you personally. How dare you?
The fucking sun could fucking explode, and the fucking life as we know it would fucking cease to exist in the universe. And this little piggy would still find a way to fucking survive.
Anyway, alright, so here's the schedule for the week, okay? Today. Today, we're trying out excuse me, I can't even talk now. We're trying out a new game from Don't Nod. For those who don't know, Don't Nod is the same game developer that has made Life is Strange. They've also made some weird-ass games over the years, like Vampire and that weird, what was it called, Banished game. So they do some oddball games here or there, but mostly their most successful games are the narrative-based games, okay? Well, today, they are doing a new franchise called Lost Records, and I guess it's called Bloom and Rage. Today is tape 1. All that means is today's episode 1, okay?
Well, I love how it took them this long just to get to the fucking schedule. And remember, he had 2 news stories he's going to talk about, but I don't think he's even going to get to it later. It's like... So we've been going, like, hold on. So I'm behind Phil by like 40 minutes. And he's about, I think he's about 50 minutes into his show, and he's only getting to his schedule now. That is insane.
Supposed to be set in the 1990s, and I think it starts off as like a bunch of teenage girls who are into music, but then I guess it turns into like this kind of thriller story. I'm not sure because I didn't play it. All right, so it was like $35, so I bought it on Steam. It is available if you get PS Plus Premium. You can get it like for free. But I was like, fuck PS Plus Premium. I have the regular one that, you know, just to do basic online stuff. That's how I was able to play the Elden Ring Night Rain beta. But I was like, dude, there's no way I'm gonna fucking get that stupid premium because I know I would forget to cancel it, and I ended up paying like $80 for this stupid game. I'm not doing that. So I just bought it outright on Steam, and we're gonna try it today. Episode 1. For anyone to understand, episode 1 is like insanely long. Someone came on the stream yesterday, and they were like, dude, I was playing it, and it's 3 hours in. I'm not done yet. So apparently the episodes are like super lengthy. So we'll start today. We'll see how it goes, right? Hopefully it goes well. And then we can finish it up on another stream, but I don't know if it will be like another day stream or a night stream because I don't actually know how long the episode is. I'm sure after today everyone will know because everyone will up and everything.
Cares?
So let's see how it goes today. Now, with these narrative-based games, they could definitely be hit or miss, right? For example, Life is Strange 1, I thought was fucking genius. It hooked me with this thriller storyline, superpowers and everything. It was really well done. There was even a time manipulation plotline. It was really neat. Life is Strange 2 was as if you were standing in front of a donkey that had the runs. And the donkey spread cheek and just
talk. Why is it not in the card today?
Exploded a Hershey highway of goodness into your mouth. That's what it felt like playing Life is Strange 2.
Do you think Phil's will actually, I mean, like, the fact that he does so much scat talk, this is not a rarity if I Phil to do scat talk. It happens so much as a part of the fucking bingo card sometimes. That's how often scat talk seems to fucking occur in his content. It's like, is this just like some, like, bizarre fetish? He's like, you know, why is it got it so often? He's obsessed with it, for fuck's sake.
So it wasn't good. If you don't understand what I'm saying, it actually wasn't very good. Okay, but then there was True Colors, and True Colors actually was really good. And then recently we had Life is Strange, Double Exposure, and that was pretty good too. Not as good as the first, but it was still pretty good, I would say. So I'm interested to see what they're doing now with a new franchise. It's not Life is Strange, something different, but it's still narrative-based. So I'm interested to try this today. I hope that you guys will stick around and give it a shot. Listen, here's a little hint about these games. Even if they're not good, they're still fun to play and to watch someone play because you can make fun of them if they're bad. Like, we really made fun of some of the cringe moments of Double Exposure. We were like, what the fuck is going on? So if you just want to chill and have a good time today, hang out with me on the stream. It's not going to be action-packed. It's not going to be crazy difficult. It's a different kind of content, but it's good content. People, I'm telling you, it's worth a watch. It's going to be entertaining, okay? So stick around, all right? Now, tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it's the continuation of Avowed. Tried it yesterday, actually significantly liked it. Looking forward to more, so I hope that you'll join me tonight as we continue to explore the town and do questing and stuff like that, okay? Tomorrow, exciting day tomorrow. Tomorrow we are trying The Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, open beta. It's a 4-day beta. It starts tomorrow. It runs 4 days. I think it's this.
Can you say it City one more time for me, Phil?
The Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Hold on.
Okay? Tomorrow.
To me, it's just weird how he's set. Remember, we're at 1.5 speed, okay? We go normal speed, okay? And hear him say this again.
Exciting day tomorrow. Tomorrow we are trying the Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
City of the Wolves. Weird pick.
Open beta. It's a 4-day beta. It starts tomorrow. It runs 4 days. I think it's the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and ends sometime on the 24th. So I'm going to be playing it tomorrow during the daytime stream. Now, I don't know much about this game. I haven't really researched it. I've only seen very, very little gameplay of it. So I'm excited to get my hands on it for the first time. Obviously, I'm playing it on my gaming PC. It's going to probably run like fucking beautiful graphics, right? I don't know if it has a gimmick or a broken gameplay mechanic to it, but it has 8 characters. Some are from classic Fatal Fury and others are brand new, so it'll be exciting to try out all those characters. So main stream tomorrow will be that. Tomorrow night on the late stream, it will be the conclusion of Scoobly-Bobbly-Boo. Good night, folks.
Stupid fucking cunt! Get the fuck out of here!
Sounds like someone's posting cringe.
Old bastard! Move this man!
Thursday night on the late stream, it'll be the conclusion of Onimusha Warlords. A game that I've really enjoyed. I didn't even know that the franchise existed, to be honest. And then when I started playing it during this marathon almost 2 weeks ago, I loved it. A hybrid of Resident Evil style camera angles, inventory management, map system, exploration.
Oh, the Resident Evil style camera angles. So remember I wasn't sure about taking old style earlier on.
Burger.
This one here.
5 in a row. Burger.
We can count it now.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
For those that are upset, I ticked it for earlier because I said old style. I said Resident Evil style. That definitely counts for that one. So there we go. In case people are pissed off, I might have fucking cut a corner or something by taking it for old style. Yeah, we count it there. Resident Evil style cameras. What the? I've never heard it referred to that before. Was Resident Evil the very first game that done that sort of camera then? Is that a thing? Or is that just a fucking Phil thing? I don't know.
And puzzles combined with hack and slash samurai gameplay. It's great. I can't wait to see how it ends, and apparently I've only got about an hour or so left in the game, so we're gonna wrap that up tomorrow night on the late stream, okay? Then on Friday, the day stream will be the premiere of Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Who fucking cares? You're fucking playing like a dragon. Nobody fucking cares, Phil. It's always a fucking bore fest. You try to play like a dragon in your stream with a fucking cat, and you got so bored she fucking waddled out now to be fucking seen again. I don't have to check Discord. Hold on, I'm checking. Oh my fucking god. Oh, what the hell are we seeing on Discord? Well, first of all, okay, we have this. This is I don't know how. This is a bobblehead, essentially. But why does the bobblehead look so good? This looks a lot better than Phil. AI has taken some liberties here. So I think who's it? Is this Sunny? Sunny made a custom-made bobblehead. Well, didn't actually fucking make it, but he fucking got like an AI thing to do it. You know what I'm saying? But why does this look so much better than like the real Phil? You know, I mean, this is somehow based on Phil. The bobblehead looks so much better and wholesome. Like this is the sort of person you would fucking trust to save your life in a fucking emergency or whatever. And this is the sort of person you would like not even piss on if they were on fire because you'd probably not want to fucking, you know, waste your piss on something so horrible. But that, you know, I'm not gonna fucking put that person out on fire. They deserve to be on fucking fire. But this fucking person is like, yeah, this seems like a wholesome individual. Like what the hell? There's more though. There's more. Diablo Tempest. Had some fun with the eye stuff. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Nasty. Not just once, but twice. Yeah. Just nasty. I guess we should zoom in, shouldn't we? We should zoom in. There we go. Yeah, good look at the AI, the weird AI stuff, whatever. Ugh, it's creepy. I don't know about you guys. I get creeped out when people touch their eyes. Well, shit, we got a close up. We got a stream close up of the bobblehead Phil. Jesus, man. Okay, let's get back to the bingo, shall we? Remember, guys, we're 2 away from a full house. We've got 5 free spaces as a thing stand. 2 for the begs, 2 for members we got, as well as 1 for the starts. So, because of all that, we just need 2 more to go.
I hope you guys will show up. I hope you guys will engage. I hope you guys will support. Or if you just support, that's good too. But if you want to show up and engage with the content, that's also nice. But if you want to support it, notably, that's the major focus, okay? Anyway. Being transparent here, I am nervous about this game, okay? I love the Yakuza series. I want to play this game.
This is the big.
But last year when I played Infinite Wealth,
this is
everyone freaked out and hated it. I don't know why, because I thought it was a chill game. I mean, the plot wasn't as good as the first, but it still was a great game playthrough. But I certainly hope that you guys will show up and engage in support if you can, all right? I want to do a full playthrough of that, but I need people to actually show up for it, okay? And then Friday night, for Friday Night Fights, more Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I'll be off from streaming on Saturday. And then on Sunday, to be frank, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I haven't even figured it out yet, but I think there's another day, like if it's 20th, 21st, 22nd, yeah, I could still play more Fatal Fury on Sunday if I've liked it. Like if I liked it Thursday and Friday, and we want one more session, I could actually play one more session of it, okay? So,
who fucking cares?
We'll be excited, okay? I'm pumped for it. I hope that you guys are too. Fair enough? All right. So, we have 2 news stories I'd like to cover today, but I'd like a little more support before we get to them. Let's get a little bit more.
Seriously? Seriously? The begs never end. He's actually serious with this. Like he's got a couple of things to talk about in the news, but he's actually demanding money before he gets to it. It's just, he's not even being transparent anymore. He's just outright fucking demanding money to continue the fucking show.
So, we have 2 news stories I'd like to cover today, but I'd like a little more support before we get to them. Let's get a little bit more. Who's over on Kick is going to get another sub? We only have 1 sub on Kick. Let's get another sub. Who's going to be sub number 2 on Kick today? Okay? And who's going to be the first $10 super chatter? Let's get someone to beat the person on the leaderboard there. Okay? And by the way, what about tips? We only have a $1 tip. Let's get another tip for today. That would work.
This is still begging. I'm counting this as a beg. He's waiting for money. Him being silent, waiting for money is begging.
Let's see. I got distracted. Sorry.
I'm counting this as a beg. This is all this is a beg.
All right. I guess we're going to get to the news story, because I got distracted and now I can't remember. I lost my train of thought.
I lost my train of thought. You were begging for money and then you're waiting for money. You lost your train of thought. The only train of thought was money related. So like I said, I used your timer as a guide when I said how much time he's been begging on podcasts. But bear in mind also, this is our time. Because we watch Phil at 1.5, but put it this way, when that timer hits 10 minutes, for Phil that's actually 15 minutes. But because we watch at 1.5, you get what I'm saying. So yeah. 3 minutes 20 seconds, our time on that timer is 5 minutes in Phil land. For lack of a better way to phrase it.
Shia just gifted a sub over on Kick, and it went to Manzier. So congrats, Manzier, and thank you, Shia, for the gifted sub over on Kick. So guys, listen, we're at $44. Let's get to 50. Let's get it to 50, and then I'll start with my 2 big news stories for the day. Well, who's gonna get tossed in the next 6?
Seriously?
50, and then we can get to the news today. Let's do it, right?
Seriously?
I got 2 interesting news stories to cover today.
Holy crap, man. He's payable on content on his crappy podcast.
By the way, notice that guy was full of bull. The guy says, "Oh, will you respond to my email?" I said, "Sure." He said, "You're going to contribute, and then I'll respond to your email." And he sent $1. Well, no, that's not a major contribution, as you had prefaced your inquiry with. $1. What can you get with $1 today? Think about it. What can you actually get with $1?
This is ridiculous.
Jared Walsh, 27 months as a member. It's not a new membership, but I appreciate your ongoing support, Jared. He says, GameStop is ending their shops in Canada and France. Is that true? Is that breaking news? Take a look at that. Wonder if that's breaking news.
This is, I'm counting this as all big. Remember, he is not doing the news segment because he's waiting for money. This
7
is
hours ago,
big.
GameStop Corp is looking to sell its Canadian and French operations as it evaluates its international assets. Well, that's the beginning of the end, for the record. I mean it. Like, no lie. That's the first indication that all of their efforts over the last many years are not working. Remember, they've tried all these different things. They tried to get financing from, like, Xbox. They tried to convert their stores into merch stores selling pop culture figures and stupid mugs and junk.
We're one away, shit. We're one
they
away.
tried everything. They're on the way out.
We're one away from
They don't need
Phyllis.
to exist. I kid you not, I haven't stepped foot in a GameStop at this point to buy anything in over a decade. There's no reason to ever be there. They're just a waste of space. And it's sad because before the digital era of games, where everything was available to download off of each respective network, whether it's Steam, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, Nintendo Online, etc., they were the go-to place. You would go there and you would buy all your physical games and you would trade them in and get money back for them. You would get strategy guides there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff. And essentially, from what I've seen, they have done absolutely nothing at all to try to adjust. We kept reading stories. Oh, we're going to change our business model. We're now going to try to open a series of like tournaments and stuff. We're going to be like an esports thing. And then no, now we're going to sell merch. None of it has worked. It's a complete joke. Remember, at one point they were going to take your old games. You could trade in like fucking NES games and buy retro shit at the store. That flopped huge. They have no strategy. They never did. That was the problem. They were riding a wave of temporary popularity in the gaming sphere with no actual plan to evolve or change with the times. You know what they are? They're the equivalent of Blockbuster Video, where at one point in the 90s, technology was at that point, Blockbuster Video was insanely profitable. But as soon as the technology moved to a new era, there was no reason for Blockbuster to exist, and they had no new business model, and they went out of business. And GameStop is the next one. It's just sad. It is. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad to see someplace that was synonymous with my early days of YouTube. Like, my routine back in the day was this. Get up in the morning, usually completely hungover because I drank all last the night before.
I guess I can stop counting this as a beg now, since he's like, got to, transition to a fucking years ago story, but what the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. We are one away from a full house, though. But this is actually ridiculous why he's fucking demanded money to continue to keep going with his fucking podcast. Oh, I've got news stories for you guys, but if you guys want them, I'm demanding $50. Now Phil's going to fucking tell a news story of why I fucking used to go outside and be somewhat semi-social.
For probably making gameplay, okay? No lie. So roll out of bed completely hungover. Oh my god. All right, it's Tuesday, it's time to go. So I would slap on some clothes, probably wash my face, scratch my balls, take a piss, and I would go out the door, drive down to the local GameStop. In the lot of the local GameStop, there was a McDonald's. So I would go into the drive-thru because the GameStop wouldn't open until like 10:30 in the morning. So I would go to the local McDonald's drive-thru, completely hungover, head pounding, okay? And I would order an insanely unhealthy, greasy-ass McDonald's breakfast to try to absorb some of the liquor. So it would be like a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel or a...
Wait, so you drove when you weren't fully sober, is what you're trying to imply here? Absorb some of the fucking liquor, so you're hungover from the night before, you're drinking until the small wee hours, and then you wake up like mid-morning, no, you're probably still partially drunk, and you drove every Tuesday essentially. Way to confess to fucking drink driving, Phil.
Steak, egg, and cheese bagel with that hash brown. You know the hash brown that McDonald's has that's essentially a grease sponge? Like if you bite into it, you just taste pure fucking like oil. So I would get that, and I would sit in my car, and you get the orange juice, and of course, you're hungover, your mouth is so dried out from the night before, you want like a lot of things to drink, and they would give you the tiniest little fucking orange juice possible, right? Like this small little thing. Like, no, I want a big orange juice, I'll pay extra. So you end up paying like $4 extra for like a large orange juice. So anyway, so I'd sit in the car, and I would eat my breakfast sandwich, I would shove the hash brown down, okay, drinking my orange juice, to try to energize myself, all right? And then as soon as GameStop opened, I'd be the first person in the store, and I would walk up to the counter, and they knew me there because I was a regular, because I was there to buy all the new games,
Cringe. Fucking cringe, Phil.
Every week. And so I'd tell them, I got this pre-ordered, this one, and they would get them out, and I'd pay for them all. And usually I'd be trading in as well. Like, I'd be trading in whatever the games were for the week before that I had pushed my way through within a week and beat them all. So sometimes I'd be like buying 2 games and trading in 3, and no lie, I would pay like $30 for 2 games, because trading in 3 games would give me the equivalent of like $80 of credit. So I only had to pay like another $20, $30 to buy the other 2. It wasn't that bad. It was actually quite a good deal back then when they actually had those deals until they got rid of them all. And so then I would know everyone in the store. I would pre-order all the big collector's editions, all my consoles I would order through the stores and everything. Like, it was a big thing. I remember for the big releases every year, Call of Duty, you had to line up to get it. Every year, when GTA 5 came out, oh man, the line at the building that day, for GTA 5, for pre-ordering, and then for picking it up and everything, it was just a different era. Today, you just sit at home on your fat ass and get everything through the internet. That's correct. Now, the return rate isn't even worth it. When you trade shit in, you get so little for it. There's no point. Why even fucking go to the store to trade shit in? You don't get anything for it. It's a complete waste of your time. So just fucking get it digitally and, For me, here's the thing. For me, it has actually been a good thing that things went all digital, because going all digital, all right, I am able to
sit in your arse all day and not go outside and interact with humanity.
Re-access those games at a later date. So, for example, buying Bloodborne digitally, I've been able to play it multiple times over the years, and I can just re-download it and play it again, and I get my money's worth that way. If I had the physical game, I would have bought it. I would have had the physical game, but then traded it in, and then what happens if later on I want to play it again? Oops, I traded it in. Now I don't have it anymore, and I gotta go buy it again. Well, now I gotta go find a disc that still works because it's an old-ass game, and people who trade in their games don't fucking take care of them usually. So you probably get a crusty-ass disc that's fucking boogers and shit and fucking taffy stuck to it. You know what I mean? It smells like crayons for some reason. Like, what the fuck did this disc go through? Now I gotta put this shit in my console. Then it fucking ruins your disc reader. Your lens is all fucked up, so now your console's fucked up. You gotta use the game. Like, what am I doing to myself? I'm an idiot. You see? The whole physical games market, everyone acts like it's some big good thing. But in reality, you never owned them anyway, so it didn't really have any value. It was the illusion that you had a collection. Right? All those fucking stupid YouTubers who they stand in front of a wall full of physical games. It means nothing. Bruh. Look at my collection. Your collection of shit. You might as well pile duty behind you. It doesn't mean anything. It's worthless. I can have that collection too right now. I just open up my console and download any of the games I bought in the last 10 years a second time. I don't have to have a wall in my fucking house for it to stare at it like it's some kind of an accomplishment. You're not a collector, you're a hoarder. How do we get on this tangent? I don't know. Anyway, let's do some shout-outs. So Banana Jose, well, first of all, Little Green Man basically popped their membership message, said this GameStop CEO went crazy and said all of Canada is woke. Right. And then Banana Jose did another pound super chat. So I think Banana Jose, so that's a whopping £2. That'll get me to read a whopping two words out of your email that you're going to send me. And I received a $2 tip. Flatman B. What's up, everyone? Have a nice day. Jesus bless you. Thank you very much, Flatman B. What a righteously positive message this morning. I appreciate that.
We've won bingo.
Burger.
We've won bingo because Phil said positive. Remember, we have. Let's make sure. So we have 3 free spaces for the begs, 2 for members, and 1 for the snorts. So 3
burger
plus 2
burger
plus 1
burger.
There we go.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
Thank God we won. That was a fucking brutal one. So that's $10 more to the bingo prize fund. So we're now broken the 300 buckaroo mark. We fucking won bingo. By God, this is fucking brutal. This is fucking brutal. I've been told to check Discord first. Hold on. Diablo again with the fucking AI fucking thing. So what we made Phil do now is oh, what the hell was that? What the hell was this? Is, yes, this is too spooky for me. Why? Why? Nah, no thanks. No thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. The big pink eye. Oh, bloody hell. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's fucking doing, because this has been fucking brutal.
Pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Like a cheese crust is tasty when you get that toasted cheese flavor. That's good shit. That's the good stuff, man.
Wait, so food randomly. How much has he got? How much has he got here? Let's see.
Okay.
Has it been weird?
All right. It looks like I received 1 tip during the break.
Wow.
Okay, let's see.
The King's tax total is $56.
I received a $1.25 tip.
And now it's 57.
What sound would you make if a metal rod shut up your ass? Someone asks me that question all the time. It's very bizarre. What is your infatuation with the metal rod shooting up someone's ass?
Well, you fucking...
Like, where did you see this that now you think about it all the time?
Says the guy
it's very bizarre, the question. It's very odd. I think it says a lot more about you than me.
This is your community, Phil. This is the fucking community you fucking care for and you fostered and cultivated for all these fucking years. This is your audience. This is your fucking fans that you're ridiculing right here. Mepper says in Australia you shall not be caught driving without an open alcoholic beverage readily accessible. That's the Australian way for sure, but they're just built different there. You know? They're just built different in Australia. Fuck me. But yeah, Phil's fucking awful. No, awful stuff. Yeah, I'm going to end it there. Fucking hell. Guys, thank you for joining me for some robust bingo antics. You know, we've got the full house today, which is fantastic. Fan Davido's indeed not. I'm ready for that. But yeah, remember later on, in over an hour's time, Pixar Animations, his new video is going to premiere. Yeah, in 70 minutes time, make sure you go to Pixar Animations channel and enjoy his new animation of the Kino Casino stuff, whatever. I'm looking forward to it. It should be pretty fucking good indeed. But yeah, until tomorrow, guys. Remember, tomorrow is going to be a big bingo stream because we're going to have marbles as well. I'm not going to be here on Friday, right? I'm off on Friday. So yeah, no bingo on Friday, which means after bingo is done tomorrow, we'll do what we usually do on Fridays and have some marbles afterwards and see if we can add some more bingo prize for money by trying to complete these 99% impossible elimination style courses, okay? But yeah, so we'll have bingo tomorrow, we'll have marbles tomorrow as well to end things off, whatever. And yeah, so yeah, the final stream of the week essentially, and until Sunday anyway. After tomorrow's bingo, I won't be back until Sunday, so yeah, you get a few days peace and quiet from me. So fucking hooray for that. But yeah, I'm going to end this how it always end all by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So guys, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, whatever you end up doing, and I'll catch you all later. Until then, goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. All right. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.